I'm on the drugs right now. I can use your love right now. But instead they trying to tear me down. I'm just trying to tell.
No, he has a formula.
He has a formula. The slow, methodical, monotone rapping. That should be.
It's the same bar. Yeah, same bar every time, but straight up, he got it. He can make a whole album with the same bar.
Yeah.
Like that takes talent. Bro.
Yeah, bro, that's a lot of talent.
Takes talent.
To say the same shit over
21.
and over again.
21.
Work.
Wait, are we talking
Grove
about
Street?
Oh, okay, we gotta
niggas.
wait because I gotta take.
Gang. 21.
Are you guys gonna drink another? Like, are you guys? Any of you guys gonna get a
What?
Smirnoff?
You wanna put this in your bag?
I might.
Minis left.
Oh, it's just
have a bag,
Amazon.
man.
I think we got like 2. I had 2.
Oh, and this.
How much you guys get?
You had 2? 2, so that's 4.
Oh, y'all both drunk.
I had 2.
There's 12 in total. So.
Okay, I'm good then.
So you had. So we. There's
I had
4.
2.
4
Yeah,
left.
I'll get one.
We got 4 left.
Maybe break time, take a little sip something.
It's pretty fun.
Sickle cell.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Travis, are you gonna have any?
Bad.
I'm chilling. I'm on a good one. I'm chilling.
Okay, now I'm gonna just grab one.
No. Say that one though. I might want it later. nah, I'm just playing.
I'm drinking my shit.
You never know.
Let's go. And then when the Patreon comes off, we're gonna start having like the pre-pod conversations recorded.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
fact.
yeah.
See, I be trying to get some. That's a fact. You see this bug here? Are we gonna have to start
Would you
dealing
fuck
with
a
bugs?
cross-eyed bitch?
Yeah.
You paid for. It's the content.
Hey,
y'all
money
paid
well
for.
spent, man.
Hear about strippers come through.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. You know what time it is, man. It's the Really Good Podcast.
Woo!
Wait
We
a
live.
minute.
What it do?
Where's my? It's that time. It's Friday.
Hey, hit the
We
button.
feeling
It's a
good.
mode. It says mode. Hit it like twice. on the
Yeah,
back.
just talk over the intro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Really Good Podcast, man. Home of the Really Good Pod. I got my guys with me. It's Rizzy the Great. You tapping in live and direct. First off, I got my dog Kai Creations in this motherfucker. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty fucking good, man. Oh, we got some feeling pretty great.
It's okay because I accidentally hit you with my drop. Where is Kai Creations drops? Oh,
Kai Creations.
yes,
This
sir.
fly gonna be the worst.
My
Yeah.
boy, good. You said fly? Yeah, I feel like
Bro.
this
Felt
heat,
that fly?
with the heat, we're gonna have to start having flies, and we're gonna have to be spraying mosquito fly in this motherfucker. Mosquito
We're
spray.
gonna have the little tape right here.
Yes.
I hate
yeah.
that
Ooh,
shit.
get one of them.
Who we got next, motherfucker?
We got.
You still gotta get you in there.
Shake that thing loose.
Yes,
boy.
sir. We got Delta
Contact
Stein
you
in this
with the cease and
motherfucker.
desist.
My phone don't work, and then we got in this motherfucker
That's a kibi comedy.
Oh yeah.
And
That's
MT,
him.
we gotta
That's
make
him
you
in the
drops,
flesh. In the
dog.
flesh.
Oh yeah, MT, we gotta make you drops, bro. But MT in this motherfucker, man, you know the vibes.
Yes.
Melvin.
Yeah, tell him how you
Oh, yeah.
feeling. Ryan Lim in this motherfucker. Ooh, Ryan Lim. Oh, see, I threw in a little drop for him, man.
Yes, sir. And the host.
And oh yeah, no, I said me first, but I'm still here in this motherfucker, man. All
Like
right,
and subscribe, please.
yes, like and subscribe. Welcome to episode 21. Ooh, it's a lucky
21.
episode. And some shit happened this week, so that's cool.
Yeah.
The most recent thing we had the Logan Paul fight. That did kick off. Did y'all see that?
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Culture,
did.
Culture
Yes,
3
we
is out.
did.
We got a couple things this week. A few different things flying around.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shit, what else happened this week?
Some porn star drama. You feel me?
All right. Yeah.
We
Honestly,
got some
Capital,
lot of roads, you know.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not asking you what the topics are. I'm just saying, how was the week, man? What happened this week? Let's talk, my boys.
You just named off 2 other topics, so I was like going with that type of flow. You
Damn,
feel me?
Logan Paul, yeah, because we'll talk about Logan, I assume. But either way, so we got Logan Paul fight. Culture 3 did happen. Some new stuff happened, I feel like.
Lil Baby dropped the
Lil Baby
album
dropped-
of Dirk.
Lil Baby dropped?
Yeah, dropped the album of Dirk.
And so the Polo have an album or a single?
I
saw the
think-
single.
I heard it was an album, but I didn't peep it, so I don't know for sure.
Polo?
No, Lil Baby.
Lil
Yeah.
Baby and Dirk?
Lil Baby and Dirk, yeah. They had like a collab, but it's pretty fire.
A tape? When did that drop?
It's like the streets.
Oh, the streets in the here. I'm sure. Yeah, I definitely did know about that.
album or is that an EP?
I think it's a collab album.
Collab tape or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Polo G
It's
dropped
all
the
the
whole
same now.
album. Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Oh, the whole album is out?
Mm.
Who's listening to Hall of Fame?
I haven't heard it yet, but
Haven't heard
I'm
it.
looking forward
I'm
to it.
not, but I am gonna.
It dropped today
You
or
listen to it
before
tonight?
It dropped on the it dropped today.
Dang.
Let's just take a break. Let's listen to it. Come back.
Cut.
We gonna
Yeah,
start
come
back.
potting. We gonna start
Might
potting.
have to. Sheesh. All right. Well, okay. Well, tell me about the fight. I didn't hear shit about the fight. So Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather.
It was an absolute disgrace.
Yeah, so really what happened? Because I have not heard shit. Like I've heard that Logan got washed, but I've also seen videos of him getting Floyd. But then I hear it was a hugging match the whole time. How was it, bro?
So it's actually
go ahead. So I'll say it's the third thing. Mainly, we did see a lot of hugging. It was definitely a lot of hugging throughout the entire fight. Logan came out. He came out with the first 2 rounds, burst of energy, and you know how Floyd be fighting. He just takes his time. He
Did
just
he gas? Did Logan gas out?
Yeah.
I saw the way he was throwing it. I'm like, unless that was like the last few rounds, I'm surprised. Like, it's hard to throw that much and keep your.
By the third round, this dude walked to the corner instantly with both hands on the ropes. Like, I'm tired, bro. Because
you
saw him saying
crazy in the clips.
Jesus and Mero, they were like, look at him going back to the corner and twerking already.
Was the commentary good?
Yeah, they're hilarious.
The commentators were just dying laughing the whole time. It was all jokes. Like, but I don't even remember like one of the jokes, but it was like, oh, y'all not taking this shit seriously.
Yeah.
But it was crazy because you think like, okay, Mayweather, he's duck and run, hug, he's more tactical with it. He was actually kind of playing a little bit.
Hey, but
so
he did get tagged though.
He did get tagged. I want to say like twice, like 2 good times he got tagged.
He got some body shots in too.
Did you see that one hit when like Mayweather almost knocked him out, then he held him up before he could fall down?
Okay, so what's up with that? I heard about some conspiracy shit too.
I don't think that he got knocked out and held him up. I don't know. That's kind of. I feel like people are just looking into that one a little too much.
No, he like hit him really good and he immediately grappled him.
He got him clean. He did get
falling down.
But isn't that what boxers do? If you do get hit, they do grab on because
Mayweather grabbed. It's different.
No, Mayweather
was holding him up.
But it's different. Like, it's different. Okay, if I land a punch and then grab, I'm not gonna grab you after I land a clean punch. I'm gonna just keep attacking. So like, but I was kind of not mad, but like I was not hurt. I don't know what it was. But I wanted to see Floyd throw some flurries. You know,
real.
like
you want to see him fuck him up.
He was counter punching the whole time, which is cool because he's getting them. That left hook came in every single time. But like I wanted to see
him a lot.
He was tagging him, and body shots too. Like Jake had no idea how to fucking. Is it Jake or
Logan?
Logan.
Jake would have known.
Jake was on the corner, yayed the fuck out.
For sure,
bro.
We were watching.
He was over there just moving his lips like. Right? He was like, come on, hit him. And he was like, he was like, Logan's up 2 rounds, 2 more.
Like, my bro just beat Floyd Mayweather.
Bro, he's shaking, he's on his phone typing like this. I'm gonna beat you. I'm like, yo.
Oh my god. His eyes were like bloodshot and shit.
Bro, shades on.
He just
the shade. Oh,
but they were like light. They were like light shades, so you can see his eyes. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this dude is crazy.
Right, I also think that like Floyd didn't go off on him because Logan did land early. He did land that like little hit, like the overhand right.
It's a show.
I understand, but I feel like obviously he's not gonna just start flaring it out. But also Logan was dodging a lot of the punches, like some of the hooks, because he was like this close, and then Logan would get out the way. And so you don't want to open up to the bigger dude, and then you might get clocked.
Pause.
You know.
But anyways, like even after the fight, Logan was like, "You never know about Floyd. He probably like just let me go the distance." And like he definitely did.
He did, but like
he could knock you out whenever he wanted.
Here's the thing, though. Even Floyd said like every time he would come forward, and I saw it too. I didn't pay for it, which is the W of the weekend. But he even said it. He was like, every time I try to like come through with them, he would just like hold him. So like there wasn't any like, dude. Literally the whole match was like. It was 1, 2, 3, 2 sequences of like like punches being thrown, but then it was just hold. Like,
Floyd was holding him.
No. In this case, Logan was. I think Logan was holding Floyd, and Floyd addressed that. He was like, "Man, I was trying to," and you could tell Floyd was coming forward and trying to really knock him out.
Hey, that's kind of impressive though. If you could just hug Floyd to death, because like most people gonna get dropped.
You're going up against a 5'8" guy, and you're 6'3".
And weigh
and
like
your
20
weight
pounds
like
over,
you're probably outweighing him by 40, 45 pounds.
Yeah, bro.
It's really not a hard
if
thing
I'm
to
Logan,
do.
I'm feeling like the man.
Yeah,
Because imagine I went out there and I boxed this. I'm just grabbing him.
But that's the thing, bro. It's like, see, they're making it such a scene, but like you just lasted 8 rounds with the greatest, bro. Come on, fam. Like Floyd and your
is what it is.
That's a victory
I
for
don't care.
Logan.
I'm saying, look, if he didn't show up,
is
I
that the
showed up.
standards
I don't know
now?
what
Is
he
that
did.
really the standards of boxing now? Is like, oh yeah, we're supposed to last the fight instead of winning it.
If I play LeBron 1-on-1 and I won and that nigga gave it to me, I don't care.
I don't care if he
I'm
used-
gonna just still say like, hey, I play one-on-one.
I don't care if Braun had a broken foot. Yeah, I beat him 1-on-1. Why did he take the game?
He didn't beat him though. Like
Yeah.
you just lasted.
I lasted.
Like you just like imagine going.
Yeah, it was 21,
Yeah,
22.
yeah, I got 21-0, but I lasted. Like it's like, bro,
But if you had 7 points, you won.
Yeah, no. If I had
But
10,
he didn't even score any point. Like, did you guys? If you guys watched the
I
fight,
mean, he connected
really
some punches.
bro. I think when I watched it, I think he connected like 2. Like dead ass.
Yeah,
bro,
like,
if I connect
two.
anything on it, bro, if I connect anything on Floyd, I'm feeling like the man.
Facts.
Yeah.
I bet, who can I punch?
See,
Bro,
I
he's
just-
boxing for
He started
3
pushing niggas
years.
in the club.
Bro, I would
What
friend.
the fuck you trying to do?
Exactly. I would
Wait,
toe-to-toe
but you think
Floyd.
it's so you're telling me Logan, like going into this fight, because Logan actually had more I want to say benefits towards like his side going into the fight, because
Yeah.
think about it, you're 6'3", and
Yeah.
you have the muscle. Like, dude, when they were fighting, it seemed like a fucking midget going against like Andre.
But you're
the
that doesn't
going,
matter.
but you're
Hey,
going
I know
against
it doesn't-
somebody who's never lost.
I know it
think-
doesn't matter, but I mean, at the end of the day, this is an exhibition, and there's no like rules that are applying to this. Man, if I'm 6'3" and I say it don't matter. Like, I'm at least going to like try to have the physical advantage over him. Like,
see, I
Hey, that's why he was hugging him.
See, I think the
I guess,
issue
yeah.
is for you that you actually taking Logan seriously as a fighter. I think that's the
Yo, okay. So if you started playing basketball like 3 years ago, and then you go and play against like Kobe Bryant, and you drop 2 points on him,
Isaiah Thomas.
would that feel like a victory for you?
Yes, it would. Don't
3
fucking lie to
years
yourself.
compared to
Don't
Kobe
lie.
Bryant's prime.
the achievement is me getting there to play Kobe. Yeah, like
you
I agree
scored.
with that. I
And
mean,
you went toe to toe with him
You
the whole
scored.
game. Y'all was neck
it's like,
and
but
neck.
I mean,
He was
no,
biting his
wait,
Y'all
wait,
were
wait,
trading
but here's
buckets
the
at
thing,
one
if
point.
I-
You
if
took
I'm-
his best punches.
Hear me out. If
Go ahead.
Kobe's what 6'6", right, and if I'm I don't know 7 feet, like I'm at least going into the game just knowing that I have the physical advantage.
And you've been playing
and
basketball for 3 years, though.
I mean, but
3
still, I'm 7
years.
That's
feet.
like you're 7 years old in basketball years,
Bro, like,
you
think
played for
of-
3 years.
But with the left hand yet.
I mean, I'm 7, but like I have all the physical advantage. Think about Shaq in like. If Shaq
Shaq played for
in
like
high
20
school,
years.
Shaq in high school would probably go in the league like knowing and literally.
But you're talking about a future NBA player. This guy's Logan Paul has been boxing for 3 years. He's like a guy. Imagine a guy who's 20, who's 7 feet tall, and he's only played basketball for the last 3 years.
I think you guys are. See, I'm not trying to criticize the fact that like how he fought. I was just expecting a more. I would say like. You know, he looks like a very athletic guy. He looks like he's like an athlete. Apparently, he wrestled like he was a really good wrestler. So, if you're a wrestler, you should have like really good stamina, right?
Well, he did what he did. He was hugging him. He was hugging him.
That
He
dude-
was
so-
wrestling.
So you want him to come out swinging like a brawler?
I want
You're
him to
gonna do some
use.
bigger
I
up.
want him to
Didn't
use.
he do that at the
No.
beginning?
He did, but listen, he did, but that was it. I want him to use his physical advantage. Like if you're training for like weeks, like in this case, 12 weeks, like come
gassed
on,
out.
Third round.
like you have to find some type of like you have to at least watch tape. or
Boxing's
try-
different.
Try to watch try to get something going, man. Like try to have a game plan. Like you know,
Bro, I
like,
still
At the end of the day, it's still Floyd. You know, like nobody's ever beat this nigga. So
That's like
definitely
the
not no
GOATs.
amateur is gonna do.
but nobody's
anything.
ever beat that dude in his weight class.
Okay, but these are professionals who train like almost the entire life.
I'll give
The
that.
entire
like,
bags, the whole livelihood is based on boxing.
I just felt like the ones that streamed the fight are like the real winners.
Thank you.
Like imagine paying $50 for that shit, bro.
Yo,
Yeah, we also
Come
have it free.
Yeah.
Bruh. Yeah. But I don't know. I like the fact that Logan just went in there and like this was such a cool thing for like creators, like how far he went with that. And I like what he said at the end. It was kind of like Kevin Garnett's "I'm on top of the world," one of those types of moments.
Yeah.
It was so dope to see that. Like, and the thing I like about the Paul brothers is that they're doing this while they're doing their other like side adventures. He still does his podcast. He still does his vlogs. He's still doing all these like TV shows and stuff like that. That's a boss ass move. You just fought one of the GOATs. You went into the ring 0-1 and came out 0-2. But
That's against a YouTuber. Like no, but like I'll be honest with you. That is like from like 3 years ago. Like that's so impressive. Like,
Yeah.
From getting from YouTube and doing Vine to literally in the like selling out pay-per-views for against possibly the greatest fighter of all time.
I
Who
didn't
did he
ex-
lose to?
KSI.
He lost
Oh,
to
KSI
KSI.
fucked him up?
Yeah,
KSI. He,
Well,
he
they
went
won two
hard.
actually.
By
So,
points.
so the
By
first
points,
fight was actually a tie, and then the second fight they won. KSI won by decision.
Yeah.
So
Logan's just really unorthodox, and I didn't expect him to look like he was super crispy with his punches and stuff because he is doing all the other things. Of course, you might give like 6 months to like a year to boxing, maybe probably like 6 months. I feel like that's like the goal, but it was entertainment. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fight.
I've
It was
always
cool.
said this. I'm actually looking forward to the Jake if they fight because I don't think Mayweather's gonna fight again.
Jake and Logan?
Jake and Mayweather because I think Jake at the end of the day is the better fighter.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, I
You know?
want to see that.
I think Jake is more fundamentally sound. But Logan just looked like some dude that just kind of picked up the boxing gloves like
Facts.
I think
8 weeks ago.
I think Logan loves boxing, but he was more after like setting up such a huge thing of like fighting Floyd Mayweather. That in itself is like
Logan's more
compliment.
business, I would say. But I like
Jake
Logan.
Jake is really trying to.
I actually like Logan more than Jake.
Yeah, I think
Just
everyone
because
does.
like.
He's way
I
more
mean,
likable.
but like Jake is just.
But Jake is like unlikable though. Everyone.
That's his thing.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Little rich kid.
He's
doing shit in fucking
he gets it done though,
West
man. Like
Hollywood.
he
I like
made me
Drake.
buy the Ben Askren fight, and that still to this day regret that $50. He made me buy it. Like I gotta give it to him.
Exactly, but
Jake
that's
You
Paul
why
sold
made
me
me
on
buy
the
it.
fight
Yeah.
too. You're like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, it's gonna be great. It's
That's
gonna be great.
impressive.
I was like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I paid for the fight. I was like, you know what? They have done their job in terms of reeling me in but also, bro, Ben Askren did do a good job too. It seemed like he
Yeah.
wasn't giving a fuck about hyping it up, but you know damn well you wanted him to win after you saw the way he was moving about it, the way he had explained his whole story, like him being the good guy. That shit made us want to watch the fight. So like they really both did this shit. He played it like he wasn't promoting, but yet he was on every fucking show doing interview after interview, every MMA show, every popular show. He was on what's it called, the Joe Budden podcast. Like no, I'm just playing.
No, he wasn't. I was like, I said yeah. Like
I was like,
that was
so
fact.
he just pulled up on the couch.
Nigga,
Like,
everyone except them.
Like everything Ben Askren said after the fight was so dead on accurate, because he's like, yeah, like I'm gonna make $500,000. I'm gonna go back to wrestling, like, and people are gonna talk about it for 3 days and forget about it. And like literally when you brought that up, I forgot that he got knocked out in the first round. Like so.
Yeah, that was bad.
It does, like, for me. See, I have a question for you guys. With the way things are going, I think it's more beneficial with these fights if you're like an actual fighter, because it really is a win-win scenario. Because actual like boxing people, they actually care about like their division and what's their record and stuff, because they're doing this as a career. But if you're an up and coming fighter like Ryan Garcia or something like that, and you fight like a popular guy and you get more money, I think this might be the new way for like how fighting is worked. And I mean, it's more entertaining. It absolutely is.
It's the death of the sport.
I only
Absolutely
say,
is.
but boxing was already fucked up because they have a weight class every 5 pounds. So it's like, if it was like MMA was turning like this or UFC, then I'd be hurt. But like boxing, it's just already fucked up. So it's like, at this point, people are only gonna pay for something that's really entertaining because it's not just about the competitiveness.
Their belts are like inflamed. It's like you don't want to go. It's nothing like winning a belt in boxing, because each division could have an amateur guy who's a champion. That's why it's like nobody wants to fight Gervonta Davis. Because he's an animal. But they're okay fighting the other dude with the belt because he has the belt and they might be able to sell that fight.
But I gotta disagree with you, saying that like the popular fight
Come at
versus
me.
the actual fighter is more entertaining than like two people who actually can go to battle. Like, because we don't have that anymore. When it was Tyson, everybody was watching the fight. When it was George Foreman, when it was like the back in the day when boxing was
Muhammad.
in its heyday, Muhammad, like, oh no, you're not missing that fight. Everybody in the neighborhood is watching around, is scrambled like around one TV at a bar around one TV.
Right,
watch,
but
like,
I'm talking about. But there's nothing like I totally agree, because I was literally gonna say that. I'm like, but there's nothing like a heavyweight like fight where like
Two dogs, like-
there was one coming up, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, who were like the top elite dogs.
That would've been a good one.
heavyweight.
Tyson
That would've
Fury,
been-
people watch though. People,
Yeah,
people
solid.
watch.
He's
same thing with
But there's just
Deontay
not that
Wilder.
many of that.
Deontay Wilder and Tyson.
But that's
Fury,
why those two,
know?
like,
but like
yeah.
I'm talking about, but nowadays, see, like you only have a specific section of athletes where you
Right.
can really do that.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
boxing is, man, like Mayweather. When Mayweather retired, it's so like, I mean, you have Canelo.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's not the same, because Mayweather would be like, he was
Triple
the
G.
first. He was Jake Paul before Jake
So
Paul.
you're saying
Like,
that boxing is missing the star power?
boxing is definitely missing the star power.
but it's
and-
saturated with belts.
Exactly.
Too, so
And
it's like
all-
everyone's a star.
I think there's only a selective fighter where they really carry that pride on them, where it's like, I'm not doing this to like for the name. I'm really doing this to kick your ass.
Yeah.
Like Tyson Fury is gonna do this to literally embarrass you. He was tasting Deontay Wilder's blood. Like
Yeah.
legit tasting his blood and looking at his section, going like
was
you
licking
don't,
on
you
him,
don't
dog.
see like fighters doing that, bro, with the fucking British or
Imagine
Scottish
if-
accent.
Also,
like,
there's so many boxers that they don't really hype up their fights well. Like when you think about the UFC takes they get a lower pay cut. And a lot of people are talking about Dana White and, oh, why aren't you paying your fighters so well? But Dana White is doing all these promotions for them. Like people who can't even speak English, he'll promote these guys. He'll start their like internet pages and stuff like that. So when they're promoting the fight, it's kind of understandable that they're taking a lower pay cut. In boxing, I don't really see like the hype as nice as it used to be. Also, give credit to the YouTubers who are coming into the sport, but I do like watching some
I'm sorry
skilled
to do
guys
this,
fighting.
But there's a fight that's coming up with TikTok stars. It's like the funniest shit ever.
I think I can't. It might get banned because TikTok took their name.
Yeah.
They took
I saw that.
Yeah. Something about like the name is copyrighted, so they can't use that. So I don't know if that's gonna happen or how long it's gonna take to
All right,
happen.
I have
Cool,
a
so
question.
what,
I have a real
what's
quick
up?
question for you, fight fans. When was the golden era of boxing?
I don't know.
And
I
when
don't
did
know.
it die?
Let's not get into Let's not get What else happened this week, man? It was a good week. So y'all seen any basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk some basketball. So what else happened this week? So what games was last night?
Bucks,
Clippers,
Nets,
Clippers, Nets.
Clippers, Jazz.
Clippers, Utah.
Y'all got me confused. Yeah, Clippers, Jazz, Utah, Bucks. Let's talk Utah Bucks first. That one happened first.
Brooklyn.
Utah
What did y'all
Bucks.
Brooklyn Bucks.
Sorry,
Brooklyn Bucks.
Brooklyn Bucks. I got confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that game happened first. Y'all watched it?
Yeah.
That game pissed me off. I
You're
was very
talking about the
frustrated.
game 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Should I go on my Giannis rant? Or
Yeah,
should
go
I-
ahead.
This nigga Giannis, bro.
And then we'll get into topics.
This dude Giannis wants to be LeBron James so fucking bad. He's like, bro, like I'm this big buff fucking slasher who's like on the perimeter, even though I'm fucking like 7 foot, 300 pounds. I'm shooting jumpers. Like, bro, that's not your game. Like,
Yeah.
stop shooting threes. Just get your ass in the paint. Stop running the offense. Just finish.
But you like Westbrook.
Westbrook.
As
As much as y'all hate Westbrook, Westbrook is a way more skilled player than Giannis. Westbrook can get his teammates open looks. Giannis is just running niggas over, bro. Like, he really is a finisher. He's not a creator.
Oh, stop it. You hear what this guy is saying, Mo?
What?
Get on him
So-
right now, bro.
Bet I got my stats.
Get him.
And I got my excuses.
No, because I have a love-hate relationship with Giannis myself because I do like the fact that he's hard. We can all agree he's hardworking, right? We can tell like this guy, you know, is
Likeable dude.
actual about his craft and stuff. I've told our friend JJ this. I felt like Giannis hit his cap as far as his abilities on what he can do about like maybe his first MVP year. I just don't see the intangibles like you were saying. I can see the fact that he's trying new things, but there's just some things where I feel that Giannis is a perfect second superstar. Like I feel like Giannis can't be the guy.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs someone like a Chris Paul, like in his prime maybe, or someone like I don't know, like a Dame Lillard.
He needs a
I-
guard.
He needs someone. Chris Middleton ain't gonna do shit, bro. I mean, he's nice as fuck, but come on now.
That's another
Yeah.
piece. But you need,
You know,
you need
And
something
he's
else.
their fourth quarter guy now, Chris Middleton.
Right,
Like, you-
Yeah.
Like down the stretch, they went to Chris Middleton like 5 straight possessions.
Yeah.
Giannis was just sending him picks.
And this is a 2-time MVP with the Defensive Player of the Year.
See,
Yeah.
that
You
gives
know,
me another argument.
like-
the MVP is washed. When's the last time the actual best player in the league won the MVP?
But that's why. I mean,
He was not the best player in the league, so moving on.
All right. Well, we'll get back to the game then. So, what do y'all think?
That's what I'm
If
saying.
y'all
It's
saw
washed because it's all about regular season.
If y'all saw the game, what y'all think? Why do you think the Nets lost? Honestly, I feel like they really should have won, and they would have won regardless. But they shot like shit, bro. Like, when do you see
Yeah.
Joe Harris shoot? Like, what was he 1 for 10 on the
1
night?
for 11.
Bro, you know what's
Damn.
funny? I was watching right, and I see Joe Harris hit one, and you know when it was like early in the game though, and then, or like you just haven't noticed the rest of a guy's game, and I'm sitting there like, yo, you see, this guy never misses, yo, he never misses. Then they play the stat, I'm like, wait, he's 1 for 9 right now. I'm like, oh shit, because I was like, bro, you don't understand. Even they role players. Look at Bruce Brown out there. Look at Joe Harris. Like, bro, you could talk about the role players before you even mention KD or Kyrie. They all just contribute like that. Even Landry Shamet. But then, of course, the game I'm saying all that shit, all their role players don't have a good game. But it's like, when is that going to happen again? I feel like, but even despite that, they came back from down 20. They should have won. If
Bro.
Bruce Brown didn't fuck it up twice in a row.
I was watching the game, like when it first started, it was like 30-9, and I thought it was gonna be a super high scoring game. And then once it hit the fourth, it was like 67 to like some other shit, and I was just in awe because, like, did Brooklyn really stop them on defense? Would
No,
you say, or
Milwaukee
they were
just-
just missing?
What Brooklyn defense?
Milwaukee
Brooklyn
is
defense
struggling,
started.
bro. They're
Milwaukee
making
Bucks,
Brooklyn look.
They have like a fucking park offense. Basically, their offense is like us 5 just came together and just started hooping for the first time. It's all one pass and ISOs and shit. And it really was just Giannis and Middleton going up. They had like 2 bench points, and like Drew Holiday wasn't really scoring like that. Brook Lopez wasn't really scoring like that.
Do you think it's because Drew Holiday is tired from all the defense he's playing? But either way, I don't even give that as a pass because it's like, nigga, play
No.
both sides of the court.
Yeah.
I don't think
Simple as
it's like he did good defense on Kyrie. I gave him credit for that, but I don't think it's that. I just think like they're not really putting him in any positions to succeed or even score. Like it's just Giannis gets the ball, tries to run over to the paint or settles for a stupid 3, get the ball to Middleton, and he just like isos. Like they're not really, and he's the point guard, so he's the one giving these niggas the ball. So it's like, yo, he's not really gonna be in a position to get buckets because the coach is not really running anything for him to get buckets because Drew Holiday's not a guy. It's like, hey, Drew, you gonna get your buckets in the flow of the offense. Are you looking at?
I'm showing him the Giannis clip.
Oh my god! Oh
It
my
was a jump ball. It was a jump ball, by the
That
way.
shit was
Oh
no,
my
but
God.
Bro, he just has that drive. He like at near the end of the game, he was trying to drive it in, and then he loses the ball halfway in there, and he was expecting a foul because they kind of touched him. I think it was Blake that was guarding him. I'm just like, and now he got to shoot free throws,
Bro.
Like,
He can't shoot free throws.
bro, his free throw game is ass. He starts out the game 1 for 5.
Bro, yeah, and bro, and this is on a separate series, but it's similar to Giannis because he can't shoot free throws either. Do you have a problem with the hack a Shaq? I seen one dude talking shit about how they hack a
Absolutely
Shaq
not.
Ben Simmons.
Absolutely not, because you're getting paid millions of dollars. Make a fucking free throw. You bum. Like,
exactly.
what the fuck?
You complaining it makes it
Like,
slows the game down, but it's like, fam,
Make a free
throws
throw,
are
man.
very important.
Listen, bro, you literally wake up every day, right? You go to the gym, right?
I mean,
you got
it ruins the game.
It
bro.
ruins the game, but I mean, it's like, what can you really blame the coach? I mean, if we were playing, like, if we were in a game and if the dude can't shoot free throw and we're down 4 points with,
foul him.
like,
Okay,
yeah,
you know,
Y'all want some banners up there?
Yeah,
We
foul.
found
Yeah.
the fuck out of
Yeah,
Shaq.
okay,
Yeah, we
yeah.
just try to get one.
So how do you feel about flopping then?
that's what what does that have correlation?
I mean,
like,
I would want my players on my team to flop because it helps us win, right?
So I get it, and that's so
Yeah.
flopping. It's annoying because people could talk about like how people hunt out fouls, right? But it's different because that hack a Shaq doesn't work if you do what you're supposed to do and make your free throws. So that's like,
Yeah.
oh, you guys keep leaving them open for 3. All they're gonna do is miss. That's not fun. It's like, well, why don't they make them?
Okay.
Exactly.
It's like if you just do what you like, that shouldn't work. It's not a good strategy at all. We're just gonna send them straight to the line. It's a horrible strategy. But if you have a deficiency in your game, you gotta exploit it.
Not to sound like a racist white guy in a college class, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. So we're talking about like flopping and foul baiting.
Yeah.
We don't like foul baiting, right? We always say it's freaking stupid. We don't fuck with it.
I don't always have an issue because it's. I mean, drawing fouls is part of the game. Some flops that are like over the top flops. Yeah, I'm not the type that has a huge issue with the foul baiting. Only some where it's like it's just such ridiculous looking fouls that it's like has nothing to do with like some of the ones over the screen where they'll just literally jump, throw it up, and it's like, bruh, it wasn't a shit.
But then
that type of
But
ones.
then you can avoid that by not fouling.
But it's a different thing because they're looking for a foul versus just the conversation of like, oh, you fouling, sending him to the line, bro. Imagine if they kept fouling Steph every single time, the Warriors would be thrilled. They're like, bro, we get free throws, but you can't shoot free throws, so your team's bummed.
See, if I'm Terry Stotts or before he got fired,
Yeah.
I'm looking at Dame like, hey, you want banners over there? Keep flopping on those fucking high pick and roll screens.
I would too. Yeah, if he's on your team for
But
sure.
then, as a fan, I hate that shit. Even back when Lou Williams was on the Lakers doing that all the time. I never liked it. Like,
Yeah.
it was annoying.
Ain't it kind of funny though?
It was funny
Dude,
only
it's
because we were
hilarious.
bad.
As a
Because we were
fan,
bad.
as a fan, I could see
in
it.
the words of James Harden, though, he did say that if you can't guard me, you gotta foul me.
I understand that. Like, if that was on my team, like, I would want him to do whatever it takes to win the game. But as a fan, like, I don't like that type of basketball.
But see, you're not. If you're a fan, you understand that though.
But I'm a hooper too. That's why
That's
I look
what
at it different. Like, damn, he can always draw that contact.
I
Like,
think we can
I'm
mostly
impressed.
agree that I think most fans in the NBA like love the NBA because we know like we play basketball. I think most of us can agree with that. Or like most of the fan base, at least.
Or they wish they can.
85% of the fan base, 85% enjoys the game because of purely the game. So I think we understand the fact. But I also do think that I think in the
If I call that shit, you could be okay with it?
what.
Not at the park. But if we in game, and if you got 10 free throws on me, I would feel like I got cooked like a motherfucker. Like I couldn't stop fouling this motherfucker.
I mean,
and on top of that, that would mean I fouled out.
If I'm your
depending on the league.
teammate, I'm like, good shit, Travis. Keep on doing that. But in my head, I'm like, I don't like this type of basketball, bro. But whatever. We're trying to win. I get it. But as a fan, the consumer of the entertainment product,
But that's
I don't like it.
But I
I
feel
can't
like
fuck with
that's the same thing as the people that like get mad in MMA fights when they're like, man, it ended in 3 minutes. I'm like, bro, it's the game. But I see what you're saying. Though we'll keep it going because we got to shit on the Clippers now. So Clippers Utah. CA, I got the team. I got the matchups right now. Clippers Utah. What'd y'all think? I was thrilled. I can't
So
lie.
fucking ass. bro.
Sorry.
I fucking hate them.
Like, I love watching basketball, and I love watching good basketball. And it gets so aggravating watching
Paul George?
like, it's Paul George, but also like
It was only
his
Reggie out
supporting
there.
cast. Like Kawhi would drive into the paint, dish it out, wide open three, miss, clank. He's just like, bro, it was so infuriating to watch. And then
you must hate watching the Lakers play, huh?
oh, for sure,
That's like all happens all game.
easy call. But like watching them play yesterday, like there were just some dumbass shots, like Patrick Beverly taking threes. Fuck out
0
of
for
here,
5.
bro. What are you doing?
But you know, Rondo got a DNP last night.
Oh.
Did that not strike y'all as what the
I
fuck
was like,
is going on?
why wasn't he playing?
Playoff Rondo?
I mean-
and Pat Bev went out there. But he did have some good defensive plays. But 0 for 5, that kind of hurt. And he hit that motherfucking rainbow shot. What were you saying, though?
Or like the
See,
floater.
the thing about playoff Rondo, at least for us last year, he helped us a lot, but mainly in the sense that we literally had nobody else who can dribble besides LeBron. So just having another guy who can dribble helps a lot. But there were times where he was just playing no defense, or he was just breaking a lot of stuff.
You talking about last night?
Last year with the Lakers, but he also had good games too. With the Clippers, it's like, okay, we don't really need another ball handler because Kawhi or PG or Reggie could all handle the ball. And if he's just going to be a tombstone on defense, it's like...
And he's not the greatest three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's like...
I have a question.
Yeah.
Right. So the Clippers have been good since 2012 when they got Chris Paul.
When they stole Chris Paul from us.
Good.
Right. So no, they've been good. Right. So it's like that's what 8 years or 9 years. That's almost a decade, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the Clippers lose in the second round, right? And if you guys are Steve Ballmer, if I'm Steve Ballmer, I'm really thinking about relocating to Seattle.
He can't.
He just got the forum set up.
Yeah, he already
Oh, he
purchased-
did?
That arena.
He purchased more property. No,
See-
he bought the Forum so he can build an arena across the street from the Forum because he got money like that.
Oh, okay.
He's
yeah.
a boss.
Well, here's the thing, man.
That's
like,
the guy that always.
I can't really hate on them because, you know, at the end. But, man, like, the Clippers, man, like, every time I watch them, and my dad's a diehard Clipper fan, I'm just, like, I'm happy watching the Clippers play. Like, against Dallas, just seeing Luka dicking them down, like, you know, like that.
I know.
They took a
Just
plan
like,
B after
just
that
like,
series.
imagine a second year, Slovenia, what is he, Croatian or he's white. Imagine a second year white.
Slavic ass niggas.
Yeah, just you can't guard me. You can't guard me. like imagine Borat just coming in here like I'm the one.
Bro, I fucking love Luka. Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
Luka was the
Yeah.
perfect character for us to get to watch go up
Oh,
against them and
absolutely.
watch them like lose. I'm bummed that they won the series, but honestly, it's kind of good entertainment because like it's nice to have something to think about during playoffs.
But I was-
Because I'm watching that series just rooting for whoever's against the Clippers.
But then again, we were talking about this, and it's like, man, like, do I really want to see Utah and the Nets in
Hell
the
no.
finals? Like,
I'd rather
like,
see the Sun.
Nah, but I don't want the Clippers making it that
yeah,
far. Like,
it's like, but at the same time, it's like, man, like, you know, like in the finals, we already know who's gonna win if they play Utah.
and
like, the Nets
Donovan
are
look,
gonna-
bro, they just look good. The role players, I was telling y'all, like, it's different. Some teams role players, they just out there playing, and the stars got to really, bro, them motherfuckers want to hurt them. Like when they get who was it started getting, but Reggie Jackson started getting buckets. He went on a little stretch. Next thing you know, who was it with the?
I think it was like Boban or
Yeah, he was going
or
crazy. Ingles was going.
Bogdanovich.
Ingles hit like
Ingles
two step
was
backs
going
in a row.
crazy. Yeah,
Bro, but
yeah.
like they want to come down and do. Jordan Clarkson gets 2 in a row. Like they all just came roaring back. Like they really are attentive and like locked in on the game. Like they want to be the one. I'm gonna go kill him with this.
I feel
one.
like LA is most unified when the Clippers fucking lose.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
Like
bro.
everyone's just happy. Like it's just like even with the Lakers going out, at least we were injured, bro. These motherfuckers are healthy and they're still sorry. Like just
Healthy.
imagine that, bro.
This is
Bro,
the
but,
best
like-
team in Clipper franchise history, by the way.
Hey, were we wrong about not taking the Jazz seriously? Because they up 2-0 on the
Yeah.
Clips, but at the same time, we didn't take the Clips seriously.
I mean, yeah, I was wrong about the Jazz. I was sleeping on them because, like, my whole mentality was that I don't trust jump shooting teams
Yeah.
unless those jump shooters are like Steph, KD, and
Yeah.
Clay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
them niggas don't miss.
Bro, but they're different though. But that's why when you look at like the Warriors, each one of them they wanted to hit that 3. Like they want if the other team hit one, as soon as they catch it, they want to hit that. You could tell like they're hunting out a bucket, and it was like each of them were doing that. Like it wasn't even like Donovan went crazy in the second half. He didn't. Like it was nothing compared to what he did the first game at all. Like
Do you guys get a
he started off-
2015 vibe off 2015 Warriors vibe off this
that's
team?
exactly what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
exactly.
That's
I was
exactly what I was
because
thinking.
it's
too.
like
It
we
kinda
watched-
snuck up on me.
because the ball movement, right? And you know what really impressed me about Utah is their poise as a first unit team being in this position when they're down 2. That was like a heartbreaker with like a steal because it was a first of all Pat Bev got a steal, lucky steal. He's probably not gonna get one till next year. Probably not, I'll be honest with you. He's probably not gonna get one probably till next year.
Probably not even
right?
playing next
And he's probably
year.
gonna replay his highlight clip of that specific play to his daughter to show him how great of a defensive player he is. So
First team all defense.
First team, yeah, right, in your dreams. But like, but think about it, right? Like like they got a turnover. Reggie Jackson comes and then he hits a 3. Like he waits for the guy. Like it's not even like he had a wide
Yeah,
open
yeah,
shot, but
he did do
waits
that.
for him and then he's like, yeah. And
That
I'm like,
LeBron
man,
special.
I'm just like, dude, this is not happening, right? Like Utah, man, like come on, bro. And then Utah just comes back and then just scores like goes on a 10-0 run. Like I'm like, I gotta be
Bro,
impressed.
but
Like,
during
it's
that
impressive.
time, that 10-0 run, it's like right after someone gets hot. Like when someone else other than Kawhi and PG gets going, it's like they just go straight cold. Because then it's like Reggie was getting his buckets. He looked good. Next thing you know, PG can't hit shit. Kawhi can't hit shit. How you feeling about PG at this time, man? Where is he at on your radar?
See, people who know me know I've been knowing, not thinking. I've been knowing Paul George is a 2-pack of shit.
That's one thing you're ahead of me on for sure.
For years now, and people finally seen it. But this year, I was talking to Ryan Lim, talking to my homeboy, and I was like,
Baby
I don't
boy.
think Paul George to go outside this year. Like, you gotta be real pathetic to go outside 4 years in a row, and I don't think that lowly of him. But this nigga continues to surprise me, bro.
20 point a night playoff player, bro. That's all you gotta look in him as.
Inconsistent 20. Like, you can't rely on him to be a second option. Like, first game, he was like 4 for 18.
Yeah.
This game, like, he was just, when they needed him the most, he just wasn't doing anything.
20 a night, bro. It's literally, I feel like that's the best way to look at him because he might get you 15 one night, 25 the other night, and then the next night he gets you 20, but he had 15 the majority, like till like maybe 2 minutes left in the fourth. Yeah, last night he started getting buckets in garbage time. What was he?
Yeah,
I think he was at 18
in the last minute.
I think he had 18 points, and then he started hitting threes in the end. I'm like, fam, you had 18 in my book. Like when it mattered, you had 18.
His transition 3 just looked so ugly when it came off of his hand. I feel like he was like scared or something. He was like thinking about the media. They're like, damn, they gonna fuck me up. That it just released all weird, it released all awkward.
It got to the point that I was surprised he missed certain shots. Like, damn, he missed that one too? Like, damn, he missed that one?
He need to get the fade back.
Yeah.
He's just...
Braids
Yeah,
are too tight.
Hey,
He's too tight.
He's tired, bro. You gotta guard Joe Ingles all night.
Yeah.
That ain't an easy matchup, bro.
Also, nothing but PG. His defense overrated.
Him and Kawhi, bro.
Yeah.
When's the last time this nigga PG locked up anybody?
They both just got cooked the last 2 series. Like, I don't know, bro. I can't remember.
Anybody they match up with just cooks him. Like, the star always cooks him. Like, you're supposed to be the 2 best two-way wings, right? Like, who are you guarding?
They got some dogs down there, bro. They're supposed to have them 2 fucking... Reggie's supposed to be a good defender, but even besides that, they had Pat Bev. Like, man, imagine having to go up against these guys. Bro, they literally blew it all in the first year. Like, no one looks at them like that anymore.
Yeah.
The funny part is Mike Conley is still not
know.
bad.
Mike didn't even
Like, that's
play.
the funniest part. But yeah, they're just fucking ass.
It's 2015 vibes, bro. I can't even lie. Like, just on the fact that they don't even have Mike and they're still nice.
Disgraceful.
Yeah. And then the Nets get to go to the finals.
That's gonna win it all.
And
this
then
year.
Kyrie's gonna get hurt again.
I got to take on why the Brooklyn Nets are going to win.
Let's go.
It's a rollout for Jay-Z's next album.
He sold his
Yes, after the Brooklyn Nets win.
he's not part owner anymore.
You said he's not what?
He's not part owner of the Nets.
It don't matter. It's the
so
city.
Brooklyn-
It's
still
the city,
Brooklyn?
yeah. It's a rollout. So
Yeah.
the Brooklyn Nets will win because for Jay-Z. I don't know.
Okay.
This may sound crazy, and like a few weeks from now, y'all might look at me like I was dumb as hell.
Yeah.
But I feel like Utah can beat them.
Wait, can we beat the
Okay.
Nets?
Yeah, I feel like they can.
We looking at you crazy now.
Like, they're pretty good, man.
Yeah, I know. I just can't see it, though. But
I would
like,
still bet on the Nets, but like if Utah won, it wouldn't be the craziest thing, you know.
it almost would be like a partial of what these 2 games with the Clippers have done. They've been like, man, low key, maybe we should have taken them a little more seriously. Like, even after their playoff run last year, like they came back way different this year.
Can I ask you guys something? Like,
No.
right? It's like, okay.
All right, moving on.
Right now, is KD the best player in the game right now?
Nah.
What do you mean right now?
Not right now.
Like
Right
people in the playoffs?
Yeah. I
I guess.
Performance? Is he performing the best or is he just the best player?
I mean, I'm watching this guy play, like KD,
Yeah.
and there's like no one else right now, in my opinion. Maybe
Did you not see
Kawhi.
Joe Ingles last night?
I don't think these guys seen
You
Jordan
watched?
Clarkson
You
yesterday.
didn't see Jordan?
Dude,
I think
He
KD's the
banked
best
in
player in
that
the
3,
league.
boy.
KD, man,
Sidestep.
like, God, like he's like, I don't know, bro. Like, for me right now, I think KD right now is the best player in this playoffs.
Yeah, I
this
agree,
play-
honestly. But I love
Like
KD.
skill wise, yeah.
No, I'm just talking about player. Like,
even-
I don't think like.
Yeah,
I think
guess. He's
he's
better.
the one person right now where teams actually fear.
But what about Giannis?
The one person?
No. Stop it.
The one
Right now.
You don't think the Clippers fear Donovan Mitchell?
Well,
What about
You don't
Devin
think-
Booker?
you don't think-
I
you
feel
don't
like
think
Devin
that's
Booker would be
fair,
my
they
one or
don't feel
two.
like KD. I feel like KD has like that different. Like you just know KD.
I'm gonna stop you right there. The Clippers fear Donovan Mitchell a lot.
They also feared Luca though. You saw
they-
PG
Yeah,
after the game.
Hold on.
Man, he's special,
We
bro.
don't.
He's just-
Okay, let's evaluate it after this home. You know, the next 2 games. Let's evaluate and see how it works out. Because home court is a real deal. Especially Utah. Utah's home court is crazy, bro. Their home court is
Fans
lit.
are nice.
Do you want me to tell you how I know they fear Donovan Mitchell?
How?
They double teamed the entire second half.
Yeah. I mean, if you're,
You
if
don't
you're
don't see somebody you're not afraid of.
That
I
zone
mean-
was working though.
I
That
mean,
zone.
it's but he's the only guy that really facilitates the offense itself, besides Mike Conley and maybe Jordan Clarkson when he comes in. But really, the heart of that offense team is Donovan Mitchell. Like you even look when they swing the ball around. I mean, 10 seconds to go, they're looking for Mitchell. They're not. You know, maybe Boba or Bogdanovich is looking for a shot.
He did a great job on Kawhi.
But I mean,
Bogdanovich.
Oh yeah,
He did a
facts.
really good
facts.
job all
But I'm
game
talking about
long.
like right now, man. Like, man,
I would never let a
KD
white dude lock me up.
Katie, man.
Hey,
Katie's
Pritchard, you ready? Peyton Pritchard will lock you straight up.
Man.
Hey, what about Kendrick
Bully
Nunn?
his ass.
Hey, Ken, no, he not white, but Peyton Pritchard will lock you straight up.
Who do you guys think is
Clamps.
gonna win?
Doubt it.
Like one by one. I think the Nets are gonna win it all. Tori, you said the
I'll
Nets
say the
are.
Nets.
I feel like everyone
Honestly,
thinks the Nets.
And you
Anyone
said
not think
Utah.
the Nets?
Utah is a sleeper, right?
Like a few weeks ago, I would say the Nets, but since James is hurt, I'm not as confident.
Oh, he's hurt.
Yeah, he hurt his hamstring.
How
What a
about,
bum.
did they say is it still not discussed when he comes back?
They didn't say it yet, but even so, like that could just retweak any minute. So like, even if he does come back, he's gonna be hampered. He might hurt himself again. So I'm not too confident because James is gone.
Hey, speaking of
Playoffs.
KD, I heard he has a girlfriend who is a little floozy, a little out there, on the OnlyFans or something like that. Tell us about it.
Oh man! So recently,
Oh God, we're
if you
going
guys
pod
know-
mode. See, we're having a good conversation.
Come on, man.
Look at them,
You already know.
y'all.
It wasn't transition time.
It was,
You
I
saw
thought
the
that
basketball?
was a solid transition. I can't even lie. But
So go ahead.
recently, Miss Rhodes, Lana Rhodes, was talking about she went on a date with a player from the Brooklyn Nets, and a lot of people thought that it was Blake Griffin. He's probably one of the guys that might be the one. But then she said on one of her podcasts that it was a Libra, and they're talking about astrology. So she was like, it was a Libra from the Brooklyn Nets, and the only Libra on that team. Guess who it is? It is Kevin Durant.
These hoes, bro.
Bruh.
These hoes are crazy.
You-
They
like,
can't
she
keep nothing to
burned him.
themselves nowadays.
For real. But then, so she shows up. They show up on the date, and Kevin Durant is there. But Kevin Durant brought a friend. Some people are saying it's a side piece. And Lana Rhodes felt some type of way about it. So when she came out to the media and she was telling about everything, she was talking about like how boring he was and how shut off he was. She would ask him like certain
He's in the
questions.
playoffs. The fuck?
He's locked in. But honestly, I feel like KD knows her past work. Why wouldn't he bring a friend? Motherfucker trying to get a threesome.
So it's definite.
wrong?
Is it like cemented now that it was KD?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's like,
yeah.
Oh,
But she, I guess she wasn't feeling him from whatever she was saying. I bet we
you're
could.
fucking
Bro,
porn
she just
star.
hating because he brought a side piece. Like, obviously, she gonna start hating. Like, girls do it all the time. Like,
You're an
oh yeah, I
ex-porn
like
star.
him. I want to talk to him. He, you know what I'm saying? The guy shits on him. Oh, he got a little dick. Like, wait, what?
Okay, you're a porn star. Like you're a porn star. Come
Well,
on.
she hasn't done porn for a while.
wait.
Oh, you can't be.
You don't respect sex work, Melvin?
Oh yeah.
Sex work is
Is that
a
what
little
it
worse.
is?
I mean,
She's not really a porn star anymore though. Like she don't do porn.
Oh, what
What's
is
a
she
porn
now?
star? What's a porn
What is
star,
she
bro?
now?
Let's be real.
But like,
Let's
but
talk
if
about what
you
she
look at
does.
her like culturally though, because she was with Mike,
Right.
so they did a bunch of their. She's like
Oh,
gotten a
that's
big
right.
social media following
Is
now.
They
Mia
call her a
Khalifa
YouTuber
porn
now.
Star to you?
Huh?
Is Mia Khalifa a porn star to you?
Yeah, well, a former porn star, but yeah, like if
What's
you're
the first that comes to your mind when you think of Mia Khalifa?
But I'm just saying in terms of what he's saying, like
her
if
and
you,
that hijab, huh?
tits.
if you go on a date with her though, like you can't just bring another girl. Like we're gonna shoot a porno, but like she don't even do porn no more. Like I brought another girl, let's shoot something. Like I did porn 5 years ago.
Is
and
OnlyFans
I
porn?
regret it.
Depends. Is she showing
Only
pussy?
if you're getting full on fucked on OnlyFans, you're still shooting porn.
Yeah.
Does Lana get fucked on OnlyFans?
Does she not? I don't know. I thought she got.
She was
fucked
just
on
with Mike for like years.
That doesn't
But
stop.
she-
Did they fuck on
was-
OnlyFans?
They was fucking on OnlyFans.
Mike and her boyfriend?
Yeah.
That's still don't, oh, but that's
But
pretty
that's
cool.
still porn.
Mike fucked.
technically.
Wait, Mike fucked Lana on OnlyFans?
It's either OnlyFans or they released it on Pornhub.
I don't know about that.
Mike,
Yeah.
Mike Magilak.
Yes.
I don't know
with
about
Lana.
that. Did he really? Because I know Mike. Like he's like a very like he's very strong when it comes.
He's looking
to,
it up.
like-
There's just like, are you sure, bro? Like that's
Yo,
crazy.
see, that's another Logan Paul situation. Like Mike got with Lana Rhodes. Like he made it. He
I
lasted.
feel like
what?
Mike even spoke about it, like him fucking her. But it's like obviously his face is not in it, you know.
But you just
That's
see
like-
all the I don't know the guy what he looks like, but you see
If
tattoos.
you
You brought
write-
his neck down. It's like he's no face, but it's like, oh yeah, I don't know who that is. His head's cut off.
Yeah.
No, 'cause
who's right?
Well, see,
Dude, now he just watching porn on.
That's why I wasn't gonna see.
On the pod, yo.
That's why I'm like,
bro, I
you
get
can't
it. I
really
know
see,
porn.
but it's
Porn is an
hard to
addiction.
tell.
I feel you, dude.
Should we check if it's an actual if him and?
But look, if they are full on fucking nudity
All
on
right,
OnlyFans, that's
I'm
porn.
picking skip ad.
He's cool.
Bro,
It's a Viagra. No.
bro, put it
Oh
up.
nah, see.
Look down.
Bro, if you go on
Full on
that,
frontal. No.
I know there's got to be a news thing.
She's
Because
getting
we're just
DP'd
getting
right now,
watching
guys. You
porn,
guys
sitting
see.
here. 4 guys.
could I read off
5
what she
guys.
said about Katie?
Yeah, what
yeah.
she say?
Okay, so she said, we ended up leaving dinner, not because of that situation, because at the point, you're already friend zoned. I don't give a fuck who you're talking to. The date was really boring. I don't want to be mean, but me and this guy just didn't click. And I'm like, what's your favorite this? What's your favorite this? What's your favorite this? What's your opinion on this? And he was just like, I don't have opinions on anything.
That sounds like KD.
I don't have a favorite anything.
That's
And
what
he was serious. Yo, that sounds like KD.
That's definitely KD.
No, that doesn't even
Guilty
sound
as
like
charged, nigga. You did it.
that just sounds like a dude who's trying to fuck.
Yeah.
It like he's just trying to get down to the business, you know?
He bought another girl. Like, did he bring the girl to the dinner?
I swear he was trying to get a threesome.
Hold on.
Is there something
Hold on.
about
So you
that?
tell me
is
this
kinda
dude.
wild.
You tell me this dude. Okay, hold on.
I know. Imagine you going on a date. Or imagine you
Came
go on
to
a date with a girl
Hold
and
on.
she just brings
so
a
you're
nigga
telling
with
me you
her.
do all this work, right? And you managed to get a date with. I mean, she's arguably one of the most popular porn
Who
stars.
gives
right?
a fuck? She's a hoe.
Right. I mean, but like, I mean, hey.
When you're Kevin
You know?
Durant, you can get any bitch you
Right,
want.
right. So you're telling me this dude, he
Load
went
of
to
room.
dinner and bought another girl in the same table, and he said, "I don't have an opinion on things."
She said that this has happened to her before.
So basically,
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Yo.
What's the common
Yo,
denominator there?
Bro, that's pretty I feel like that would ex-porn star, you already set the precedent. And it's not like, okay, yeah, I made my internet presence. People are going to forget about my pet. No, this is what got you on.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but she just had a boyfriend. Like,
He's a weirdo.
But like, she dates people. Like,
Weirdos.
that's fine.
No self-respect.
But she's,
I need you to
But
remember
you
this.
feel
No
like
self-respected nigga is dating a former porn star. Just
but like,
that was
but
what it is.
So you
Kanye.
think like just because she's a porn star, like
Self-respected.
she doesn't expect to have a one-on-one date with a guy?
no, I'm not saying that
Yes!
at all. I'm not,
That's what y'all all saying.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
I'm like, that's what you're like. But you a porn star. Why you expect him to not bring another girl with
Let's
him?
be real here.
But like,
It's like
you might as well let her know
it's like
or
this high
something.
school hoe
Like-
who's surprised that the dude just wants to fuck. Like, what do you expect?
Yo, at the end of the day, she's a woman.
Yeah, she is, and you still treat her with respect, but you're not trying to like do anything romantic with that.
That's like you, John. Even if you, Johnny Sins, currently doing porn, and like a girl comes on a date and she's like, "Yeah, oh, actually, he probably wouldn't trip if a girl brought her friend with her."
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah.
just
Another
Yeah.
dude. So if it was another
That's
dude, that's a
automatic
problem.
threesome.
Let's
Yeah,
say
yeah.
you go on a date with a girl, she brings another guy, that's an issue. But like KD not answering questions, he's like, I don't care about nothing you talking about. You see I got a friend, y'all both looking bad. I'm KD, you a porn star, I just met her yesterday. What's up? Like what's going
The
on?
other narrative for this is that Katie brought a side piece just in case this doesn't work out with
And
her.
he was smart for that.
I just wonder what
Dude,
kind
imagine
of
his
date it
mom
was.
finding out, like,
Oh.
yo, because his mom and him are pretty close, right? Like, she still goes to his games.
She's the
and
real
stuff.
MVP, dude.
I
Like,
mean, at that point, like if your son's in the NBA, you know he's into some nasty shit.
Also,
Like, that's what
maybe
they be moving
maybe
like.
that's why he had the third person with him though. Cause like you just out on a date.
Maybe it
just
was
being
his
seen
mom.
with Lana Rhodes. Huh?
I was just saying, maybe it was his mom that he bought it. Imagine.
Yeah.
Like, just to kind of check.
Nasty boy.
You bring the most valuable person and then getting the most valuable.
Nasty.
No, that's like, hey, my mom said she was hungry too. Is that okay? Let me just pull that table.
That would be the funniest shit though. Imagine, bro, like him just bringing it, not for sexual, just you
Yeah,
know,
it's like-
yeah.
Oh.
It's my mom's favorite restaurant. It was like, it's okay, right?
Katie really went out with Lana Rose. That's hilarious.
I thought honestly, I thought Katie got her pregnant from looking at the headline, but
Wait,
she
that's
is
right.
pregnant.
She's pregnant, and it's not Mike's.
It's not Mike.
He said on the pod, it's not his baby.
Wait, did they? Did they fuck? I don't think they. I think she wasn't.
Oh yeah, that's right. She wasn't fucking
But
with.
then
So
she's a
obviously-
porn
Yeah,
star,
yeah.
so she probably just thought it was just business as usual.
Well, that was kind of a fun story to just jump on for a second.
Nigga trying to
Katie just impregnated Lana Rhodes.
Wait, no, but she literally is pregnant. Like, she posted a picture, like, of her,
How
her,
pregnant?
Like, I mean, beginning stages probably.
Showing?
She's keeping.
Probably not. Probably not.
This
But I mean,
Tori's concerning me, bro. I don't know what kind of fetish that she got.
oh my god,
Let's not talk
imagine
about
that being
it.
Katie's baby. That would be like insane. Imagine that being KD's baby.
Let me not talk about it.
Man.
He's no longer the greatest scorer ever.
That'll be a next
KD
Paul
and
George
got-
situation.
Greatest
right?
scorer ever.
No longer, bro. No longer.
Hey, that's another Paul George right there, man.
Yo,
no,
probably.
if he wiped it, yes. That's Paul George's dumbass
facts.
mistake.
He really wiped a stripper.
Paul
That
George
is
wiped the
insane.
stripper?
The stripper got him pregnant. He got the stripper pregnant. He
Hey,
told
no,
her
she
to-
got him pregnant.
And
The way he
that,
be playing, she got him pregnant.
Before that, he was with Doc Rivers' daughter and cheated on her.
Cheated
and then
on
ended
her.
up with a stripper.
The stripper got pregnant. He told her to abort it. She was like, nah. And he just married her. He's such a ham ass nigga, right? Like, come on. Like,
He deserves to lose every single game.
that's what I'm
real,
saying, like, how do you
dude, for
respect this
real.
dude as a man or a player? Like, at a certain point, it's just like. Plus, people in Palmdale tell me nobody really fucks with him there. Not even joking. I've heard this. Like niggas
He
know
took
like,
it back to Palmdale.
like even the Palmdale niggas was
Lancaster don't fuck with him. San Bernardino don't
This is
fuck
how Dale, you know, Dale just absolutely. He went to his hometown.
I ain't asked niggas. I don't care enough. But
got your ear to the
these are-
streets?
These are just things I've heard them say. Like, yeah, even people from like his era, just like, yeah, like we don't really like fuck with him like that. He was always just kind of.
He was weak in high school too. He's like, I was giving him buckets of nutrition, dog. That
Yo,
nigga-
Imagine he was a late bloomer.
Hey, imagine if
Oh,
like
shit.
Kevin Garnett like talked trash. Remember when Kevin Garnett brought up
Oh.
Carmelo Anthony's wife and he's like,
He's a
your
G
wife
for
touched
that.
like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah,
That shit.
She
is
probably
dis-
do though, honestly.
What?
She probably do.
she tastes good. She looks like it.
Who?
You said
Lala
what about
Anthony?
Melo's wife?
Canelo's like? I
straight
don't know.
Honey Nut
Cheerios.
I can't remember.
Yeah, why not?
Yo, KD wildin', bro. I like his tweets though, motherfucker.
Oh,
Have you
didn't
ever
he tweet
heard?
about the situation?
I did not. I didn't see the tweet for the situation. I didn't see his side of it.
Oh, what did he
Yeah,
tweet?
yeah.
it?
No, nothing about this. He wants to.
Just said like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was he was talking about just about
It just let the
playoffs.
media do
Yeah.
it.
Question.
No, he tweeted something, but I think
About
maybe it
the
was
Lana
old.
Rhodes situation?
I don't
No,
know.
it was
He
about Jay Williams. It was
Oh,
about
was
Jay
it about?
Williams.
Oh,
yeah.
he talked
Oh,
about Jay.
yes.
But then he had some other shit recently. He's like, I'm me. All I am is me. But I wasn't sure if that was in relation to the Lana shit or
but
what.
let's talk about the Jay Williams thing real quick.
All right.
Quick. So basically, Jay Williams is like, KD's offended that people even compare Giannis
Yeah,
to
don't
him.
compare me to Giannis.
And then Giannis is like, KD's like, I never said that. Then KD's homeboy, he has this whole bitch boy on Twitter, right? Actually, he has this whole homie on Twitter that they're really close. They do a whole podcast.
Bro, you know he met that dude through Twitter?
What?
He met that guy through Twitter.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And like, he got exposed in the group chat for saying KD respects the Kawhi comparisons, but the Giannis ones makes him mad. So basically, KD got caught lying. And Jay
Damn.
Williams the next day was like, I stand by what I said.
Ah,
So he was
I didn't
doubling
even know
down.
about that part.
So basically, KD got caught lying. Like, he thinks that Giannis
Yeah.
is not on his level and he gets mad at the comparisons.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Jay Williams' like reaction to that, it literally seemed like he was pissed off. Like he was like,
Well,
"Nah, like I might not be part of your crew, but like trust me, like
Like, I doubled down on that shit. He was
yeah.
like, and it makes it kind of fucked up because Jay Williams been dick riding KD the whole year, bro. He feels kind of betrayed, I bet.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was riding that shit hard, bro. Like,
Found
Megan
out.
Thee
Whoa.
Stallion knees, bro. Like, that nigga was, like, it was nasty.
Bulletproof
work.
knees.
That's wild. Yeah, he said he had a direct quote too. Don't you ever compare me to Giannis again. Don't ever compare that dude to me. But at the same time, do you feel like if you're KD, you're like, nigga, why are you saying that? I might have told you that, but why are you going up on your shit? I don't know.
At
That
the end of
motherfucker
the
can't
day,
even shoot. I'd be hot if I was KD
I
too.
mean,
are we talking about him personally?
Yo,
Are we
Because
talking
Jay
about
here's
his
what
Williams
KD said. He said, "This is a fucking lie. Jay Williams can never speak for me
Yo,
ever."
KD, man, like listen,
He be
bro.
capping, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, I know that's what. Bro, and then he posted. He said, "Mans will do anything to advance their careers in this media shit, wanting to be accepted by an industry that will dispose of you whenever they please. Keep me out all that corny ass talk about who's better and legacy and all that dumb ass shit. I don't even
love
talk
KD,
like
bro.
that."
Well, first of all, Jay Williams is a college legend. He's one of the top 5 greatest college players, probably, of or probably top
Injury
10.
bug, man.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
Okay,
Jay Williams. I mean, okay, I'm
a
capping about that, but
He was good. He was really good in college.
And like,
Motorcycle
first of all,
accident ruined
it's
his
like
career.
nobody can really
That's
believe
sad.
you after we were talking about this the other day, Dale, about him tweeting from pretending from his actual account, but from the burner.
Oh,
The
Kevin?
yeah, he got exposed.
Yeah, when he got
for
exposed from the burner, bro, can we take anything you say
everything.
seriously?
Exactly. Shout out to Katie, man. Like definitely the greatest scorer of this generation. You know, I mean possibly ever. No, besides the off the court shit, that dude is just a straight baller, bro. Like he is a killer. Hey man, but yeah, he's gonna, in my opinion, he's gonna win the championship. He's gonna be the Finals MVP, and yeah. So shout out to Katie, but stay off of Twitter, man. Just stay off of Twitter.
last thing?
Oh yeah, you know he's a Maul and Rory. They starting up a show, and it's like under his umbrella on the boardroom. And Rich Paul was in that their little promo video. That shit was pretty dope. Did y'all see that the Maul and Rory shit?
Yeah,
Nah, I gotta see that. I gotta see that.
The job interview.
That's
The
fine.
job interview. That shit was funny.
Yeah, and that's Rich Paul up. Wait, Rich Kleinman. Rich Coe. Nah, don't.
R.I.P. to Joe
confuse
Budden.
me.
R.I.P. to Joe Budden.
Oh, no, he's doing good.
Just kidding.
They still rolling. But nah, he was like, I'm real good at calling out what's crazy. Yeah, I'm good at
I
that.
haven't
was
seen
hilarious.
an episode. I gotta see it though.
Sorry, Rich Kleinman. My bad. Rich Paul is a fucking bronze guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rich Kleinman. That dude was really good in it, bro. But it's crazy because like I don't know why he was so familiar to me. But I guess I just see him when they talk about him in sports. But it took me a second. I'm like, wait, who the fuck is that? Yeah, Rich Kleinman. That's KD's guy. But I guess he sat down with them and like chopped it up with Maul and Rory and got different ideas. You know, KD's trying to expand into like he has what's it called 3D or 35 Ventures and the boardroom, and he's trying to expand into like more media and stuff like that.
Him and Maul, homie, and he definitely can. And you kind of see he's trying to do that, kind of bridging out, especially like after the burn account situation. And he's more vocal, like, and more in the media for just random ass shit, like off the court antics. But it's like it's helping him at this point.
He's a social media tank. You can give it to him.
I have a question about KD. So when Draymond called him a bitch, how come he didn't say anything back?
Because he's a bitch.
Because he was gonna go on Twitter and tell him.
All right, okay. To be honest, as long as we all know, okay.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I feel like he should have had to see him in the locker room to be honest. Like about that, like I get him not saying shit on the court because it's like at the time if I'm just focused on basketball and someone could like hold up what and like kind of the way he was looking, but yeah, bro, something would have had to be addressed when he got back to the locker room. Yeah, and everyone in this motherfucker.
The worst one too, like the worst one.
Nigga went to Iggy. He was like, "What's his problem, man?"
Yeah,
like,
I'm just trying to play ball.
This why I'm out. This why I'm out. Y'all don't know how to treat
That
me.
Draymond, a guy that shoots like he has a backpack on, a guy that looks like the donkey from Shrek.
Yeah, but
a
you
guy
gotta
that's
go
over
see about that or get something.
That was the thing that was. Dude, KD's also a fucking liar because he said Draymond never called me in the parking lot. But this nigga Draymond admitted to calling him in the parking lot. So like, why would he lie about that?
After they lost, before KD came over.
Yeah, he never called me, but Draymond was like, yeah, I did.
Bro,
So it's
KD
like,
would
why
deny
lie?
anything, bro. He'd just get mad over it. They said, KD, or actually, did you think it was a dumb question at the end of the game when they're like, KD, did you think after that crazy injury you suffered, did you think you'd ever be this good again? Did y'all think that was a stupid question?
That's not a stupid question.
Yeah,
There has to be some doubt.
I can see it though.
Achilles.
I can see why he responded the way he did.
It's
though.
a very serious question, a very serious injury. But at the same time, if you're gonna ask like a dude who's a dog and like a top player, he's gonna say, of course, like I'm gonna come back better. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, why would I say? You know what? No, I'm not confident. I'm coming back worse. Like,
I don't know, man, because
my career was over. Like,
I understood.
Even
where he
Kobe
was
cried
coming
when he
from.
tore his Achilles. And that's Kobe.
but that's different though. That's like more of like a mentality question. It's like, do you think you're gonna suck? Like, you're gonna be trash? And it's like, maybe you
that's
I
what
have
his
my
thing
doubts,
was.
but it's like, nah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna just, as long as the rehab is good, I'm putting in the work, everything should be fine. I'm gonna come back the same way. Like, that's what a professional athlete should respond. Not like, no, I'm gonna be ass. Like,
No, but
I thought it was gonna be terrible.
But even if he said, yeah, I had my doubts, that's a good response. Because like some people
Yeah.
like, nah,
That's
like
authentic.
I knew I was gonna overcome this, but
Yeah.
like showing his vulnerability and how he had to overcome adversity, that's like a good talking point.
That's authentic, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect him to
Nah,
say like,
yeah.
no, I'm not.
Yeah,
ever
he's a
come
fake
back
ass
and-
nigga, so you know.
Yeah.
He probably didn't feel like that though.
Hey, after Draymond called him a bitch, he put out his phone.
He started tweeting on the bird. This
Like-
nigga Draymond can't even fucking shoot, nigga. Fuck Draymond.
I'm dead.
Bro, my armpits feel like a sugar cane after you bite into it.
Bro.
I think we should take a break.
Oh, okay.
Feel me?
How does that feel like?
okay.
Bro, you never been into a sugar cane?
No.
She got mad water.
Yeah, I was like, where is he going
Hella
with this?
moist.
I was just
Hella
like-
moist.
Now let's get to one more.
Yeah, should we?
One more?
I mean, we got a lot more to get through. All right, if you're up for it. All right, cool.
Culture 3?
Yeah, so next up we had Culture 3 this week. Did y'all? I heard a little bit, but I'm like 3 songs deep, and then I didn't really pay. What's up? You were liking Culture? Culture 3?
I mean, I kind of expected it.
Mama!
It is what it is.
It's the Migos.
It's the Migos. I mean, I'll probably listen to it if I'm like, having a really good day.
It's the
Joe,
culture.
but it's
If we're going out.
yeah,
that might be the one.
I'm not gonna say anything bad about it, like, but it's just it is what it is. I
They know their
expected it.
audience.
Yeah, they know their audience, but at the same time, it's
Me,
like
nigga. Me.
okay, like
Mama!
okay, but what's like Migos, right? Like, is that like, do you see them advancing from where they are at now?
No.
So
If they break up, I can see them.
They already tried that solo career stuff. That wasn't working.
it just
I mean, this is supposed to be their comeback. You think it's gonna ring off?
Because even like Offset or I think Quavo, they were always like, they're like, yeah, man, Culture 3. We about to come back and take over the world, something like that. I'm not sure if it's the actual words, I mean, I like Migos. Migos is cool.
I'll tell you what, for what it is, I like it so far. And then, I mean, of course, there's definitely a couple of skips. Like any song where they're like, it's Migos, but they're rapping for a woman. I'm like, turn this shit off. Yeah, it's like I don't want to hear about this shit. It's like, nah. Yeah. But no, they have.
That's what I want to hear, nigga.
Bro, they got some soulful samples on that shit, and I like it. Like I like hearing them over the Temptations. I like hearing them. I forgot the other sample they had, but like,
For the features good? I heard the Drake one. That's about it.
that shit was ass. I'm
The
sorry.
Future one
You
was
liked
good.
it.
The Future one was good.
The Future one was pretty cool. I actually kind of like the Justin one. I want to listen to it again. I heard it one time and I was like, okay, this is not terrible. It's not awful. Like it wasn't instant skip, but like cool. You know what I mean? But no, it's wash and repeat. You know, it's Migos. You know what you're gonna get. But for what it is, like I said, I like the soulful beats that are on.
I like the first one. The first song I heard, I was like, damn, this beat
Dude,
is
that came
hard,
out
yo.
pretty strong, the
Like
first
you
song.
hear the
Apology song,
sax. I like the Future song. The Future song had a dope ass melody.
Yeah.
It's in the Ziploc bag.
From what I had heard, that one seemed like, bro, this is like I fuck with that because that's what we stopped. I'm like, yo, which one is this? This is still off the album because I thought it was straight up just a different like a single.
That song sounded way different than any other song on the album. And the Polo G one, I like that. I think that's my favorite one so far.
Polo G was good.
Yeah.
I only listened to it once. I didn't like it at first.
But
So,
I don't know. I like the beat.
I gotta rehear it.
And Polo
again.
G was riding on that shit. And I was thinking, I was looking at the feature list. And I was like, why don't they have a feature of the baby? But then I thought about it. Right? They literally all sound the fucking same. So it wouldn't even work. I was listening to it and I was like, the baby would really have that same bar, that same flow, and all you hear in the background, doop, 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 doop. I was like, yeah, nah, it would be too much class. Like,
I thought they would have had Lil Baby on it.
they should have had
that's
Lil
good.
Baby.
Oh, they got beef.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, they
Oh,
got
but
beef.
also they probably made this album a while ago.
That's true.
Because I feel like they wanted to release it, but until touring started opening up, I feel like they waited until they released
Yeah,
it.
even though they had beef, I'm kind of surprised that Quality Control didn't force them to put Baby on the album.
No,
like,
because
that's
there's
their
issues with him
moneymaker
and
and shit.
Offset. You can't make after there's been like issues between them, so they can't. Huh?
Well, yeah. What is it about?
I don't think they've come out and like spoken on it publicly. I think there's just different events have gone down.
Just a little bit of
Probably around the
turmoil.
woman.
If you got ATL guys beefing and like they both like made, I don't think you can't force Baby to do anything. You can't force
ATL
Offset
dudes is
to do
different.
anything.
Yeah.
They'll kill you. No.
Bruh.
But
And we're a purse doing it. That's crazy.
What'd you think about the Drake part? Did you like it?
no, what was that shit he said in the hook? I'm glad you actually asked.
Like
Nah.
amigo, I'm gonna take.
Let me just
I
play.
like
Let me
the
just
term amigo.
because no. That's the bar. That's the really only thing I have to
I hated that song.
comment on. Where is
That
it?
was the worst song.
I just want to hear that part. I probably have to mute it out so
I
YouTube
feel like
don't
they
fuck it
bit
up for
the
us.
entire flow.
Don't move your head. Don't bop your head. This is so lazy.
Take.
Nah, God, let me hear that back.
Y'all can't tell me that shit wasn't hard, man.
Quay out here having his way.
Take.
Bro, he really be acting like he said some shit all the time. He
Yeah, I was like waiting for a huge punchline. I was like, oh, that's it.
I
He
know.
said,
Like take
Take
off.
like said, what was like?
He gave
Have it my way.
Takeoff the weakest one.
It was like let a third me go. Who's gonna say take?
Yeah.
That's
He,
it.
he said,
All right,
so,
that's it.
Set be having his way, Quay be having his way, and like the third Migo I take. So he really didn't say shit about
He didn't
Takeoff,
say shit the
actually,
whole
if you-
verse, bro. And then this nigga had a bar.
That's
He
the
was
hook.
like, "Oh, that's the hook." I didn't know that
That's
even
it.
had a.
He just called Takeoff a thief.
bro. Bro, this dude had one bar. He was like, I told myself I wasn't gonna rap about a plane. But some they see the plane. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He did say that.
What are you talking about?
Same time, I know you niggas see the plane.
I'm like, Drake, get the fuck on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
the best one was from his More Life album where he's like, contract max. What's that, a fax?
What is that? Relax. I gotta relax.
I'm like, Virginia Black. Virginia!
Bro, if you out and drunk listening to that shit, you turn
Bro,
up.
I was telling him, no, at first we hear this shit and be like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, he really just said this shit on the song like it was hard. Then I was telling him 2 weeks go
Like,
by.
damn.
Y'all somewhere and everyone's singing along and shit. Everyone know the
Yeah.
lyrics. We just let shit like, Drake, I guess he's just the GOAT, man. I don't know.
I want to ask her a question.
Like the song with Thug.
Hearing those fucking sorry ass bars that Drake just gave, is he corny? Like as a dude, like top of the
Rap
chain.
LeBron James.
Rap LeBron.
Hey,
Rap LeBron James.
Isn't that good? That's pretty good.
They were kind of, I mean, but like,
Drake is definitely corny.
He's like rap
We've been
LeBron
you.
James.
Yeah.
We've been since you've been rapping about songs about Nicki Minaj, please let me marry you, yada yada yada. I'm like, come on, nigga, you a rapper, you a millionaire. Let's stop it.
I just want to say shout out to the baddest female in the game. I won't even say baddest bitch, the baddest woman. And I'm like, God damn. I'm like, is it 2020 or is it 2011 jersey? Stop it.
This was shitting on Drake.
Hey, we shit on everybody.
There's this one. He had like an EP, right, or some Scary Hours, or not Scary Hours, but What's Next? His like number one song right now. Where he's like, well, New Year's I had stress, okay, and Valentine's Day I had sex, okay. See what's gonna happen next, okay. And now I love it. Now I love it though. It all grows on you. I'm making a change today. It's taking the pain away.
It's literally that verse times 3, like throughout the
What's
whole
wrong
song.
with you? I show in the box where the owners do. I
The
lay
biggest
you to
fan right here.
bars, bro. Yo, you sitting there? Oh, Jersey, stop. Yeah. How many times have I shown and proven? How many times have I whoa?
You need to stop rapping. It's getting too hot in here, bro.
Yo,
Shit, nigga.
shit. Fuck. Take.
Imagine a girl just fucking like, yeah, what'd you do throughout the year? What'd you? Well, Valentine's Day I had sex.
Okay.
And, New Year's I had stress. Okay, and we'll see what's about to happen next.
But he's at that status.
but
He's
you
at
know
that
you
status. He can
jumping.
do that shit though.
Yeah.
Like Drake can. Like I like that song because I didn't hear it when it first came out. I heard it.
I like the
months
whole
later.
3 songs.
was
I
trying-
like the 3-pack now.
I was trying to play it for him, and we're about to smoke, but then this fool's like,
You don't do
Turn it
that.
off.
he paused, he touched my phone, he turned
Yeah,
it
turn
off.
it off.
You can't listen to Drake the first week. You gotta
Yeah,
wait. You
yeah,
gotta
I
let
feel
that
you.
shit
See,
sit
after
for
I
a
heard Lil
second.
Baby like literally like body him, like he actually like
People keep saying
Why can't they just make
no.
He did body
everything's a
him.
competition? I
He
feel
did
like
body him.
because Drake is like. See, when Drake,
but
it's
Drake
like
is
the
a
other way
song-
around though, because it's
feel
like
like-
it's the other way around. Because when Drake gets on a feature, it's like man, like Drake really take this shit over.
But he makes it
They
his
just made
own
art.
song though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Drake will take it and make it his own song and have a melody you didn't even hear.
that's
in
true.
it.
Yeah.
That's true.
I feel like Baby just came on and like I'm just gonna
I'ma
snap,
gas it.
which you can
Lil
do.
Baby did a thing.
And it was cool. It's not really like
I'm not a go, but I fit the description. Jesus.
yeah. He
Christ.
went in and just started bodying the beat basically. Drake got his lunch packed, in other words, like, but Drake, he kept the song flowing and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like if the nigga you got as the feature just
But even his,
yeah,
even
you gonna
bro,
get
even his
washed.
verse before that, meet me out of conscience, leave
Leave
me out of
conscience,
nonsense,
niggas popping content, bro.
See, but look.
But that was interesting. That's an interesting flow he uncovered. Like he's just on some artist shit. As I was like, where is this nigga going
Come
with
on, the
it?
class.
But do you think that Drake just sent Lil Baby the song? Lil Baby was like, "Oh, I'm gonna gas this shit," because it's like if Drake got one flow right, he's painting the song right. But now I'm Lil Baby. I've been gassing shit all year.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
feature.
yeah.
I'm gonna gas it. You think I'm gonna try to make some songs, some
yeah.
music?
Exactly. He
melodic
just like,
shit?
nigga,
Nah.
it's a song with Drake. I'm gonna go ham mode. Like
Yeah.
everyone gonna hear this shit.
It's like you know what you're gonna get with Da Baby. You
Yeah.
know, it's like if you
Let's
made a
go.
song, okay, Da Baby would be perfect for this type of verse. I feel like Drake definitely is playing chess in the sense of like
Lil Baby definitely, because all of his songs, like Lil Baby always like mentions like it's more like motivating. It's like, man, let's get this paper. Like let's do some shit, or like, hey, they looking down on me, but like shit, like look at where I'm at. Like it's more motivational stuff, and he carries that. So I mean, I definitely agree. I think he took that up. But Drake also blessed him with Yes Indeed.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like kind of like it's kind of
Yeah.
roles reversed.
Hey, but
That's
right?
what Drake does though. He finds whoever's on the come up
I will say that.
and like said, let's make a song together,
Bro.
which is mutually beneficial. So like I don't know, I'm tripping, but I just hate when people give Drake the credit. Like, oh, he only blew up because of Drake. Like, no, Drake saw that nigga blowing up, and he had his people contact his people. That's just how the game works.
Block
though.
Boy, McConan, the list goes on. What's
Yeah.
his name? The writer, Quentin.
Yeah.
Well, there's been a
Tarantino?
I mean, even 21,
Yeah,
but
21,
it's
yeah.
kind of a double-edged thing. Cause like if you're the artist that he's doing that shit, like Young Bands, Young Blue.
Yeah.
If you one of them artists, like he's doing a huge thing. Like your career is never gonna be the same after you link up with him. But at the same time, like he's selected. But Jay-Z was doing that shit first. Like figure out.
Kanye.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like
Kanye.
get shit, and then Kanye
And
was doing the
Kanye
same thing
overtook
with Cudi.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Was Cudi really like as the level as Kanye though? I feel like
But when they were creating together, they were
Oh,
making
yeah,
some
absolutely.
really good
Absolutely,
stuff.
yeah,
and
yeah.
even the most
Can't
recent stuff they made together
Yeah.
was pretty
Kids See
fire.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Kids See Ghost pretty good.
So I feel like all right, Culture 3. Is anyone gonna listen to it like start to finish from On Your Own Time?
I'll take a few
tried.
songs.
I tried.
I tried.
I probably would. No, I only honestly just today I'd heard.
I like
some
the
of it.
Future song. Like the
Yeah,
Future
I'll
one,
probably go
we
back
were
and
listening
listen to
because
it.
we were listening to it before we did this pod, and we were flowing with it. Like, but when Future song came up, I think that was the first song where we were like, wait,
We noticed.
How
it.
about that
what's
Polo
this
G
song?
though?
I haven't
gonna-
heard the Polo G one.
I know, but you gonna listen to that one?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Polo
I
G's
got
like,
Hey,
it.
during break we'll play. I'm
I
telling you
might-
that shit's fire, bro.
I
The
might
beats
run
Polo G
crazy.
could rap,
Hey,
bro.
Polo G, because we always talk about his melodies, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Right when he came on, because I was like, because in my head I see Polo G, I'm like, oh, Travi definitely gonna listen to this shit because he loves Polo G. But then when I heard him and I was like, I'm hearing Migos, I hear the beat, I'm like, okay, cool. Polo, I don't know, I just like the way he came on. I like the song. It was nice.
Polo G could rap
Yeah.
his ass off, bro. Like,
But like going back to Drake, that's why this song pissed me off, right? Because it's like, Drake's gonna try to go first. Drake's gonna try to body. Drake's gonna try to take over the song. But then he did
Well, they
this.
wanted him for the hook.
But then he did that. So it's like, Drake, what the fuck
He
is
was rapping
this?
for 2 minutes. He tried to take over that shit.
I like.
Nah, that's like they
But
told
this-
him to rap for 2
yeah.
minutes. He was like, bro, sometimes you could tell when Drake is giving it his all. Like, I don't.
I hope he didn't walk out the studio happy that day. Like yeah, I
Bro,
did
he's
that
like,
shit
he's
with
like,
me.
cut it, print it, this shit's straight.
Yeah.
It'll be good. They're gonna love it regardless. Give them a week, they'll
Yeah,
love it.
that's what it was. Like I can shit and y'all gonna love it. I'll shit on the track and y'all just love it.
Yeah, yeah.
My favorite song on the album so far has to be the single that was released.
Straightening.
Straightenin?
No, the I Need It with Youngboy. That's
Oh,
probably
I
my
haven't
I
heard
haven't
that.
heard
That's a
that
good
one.
one.
That's probably my
That's like
favorite
near
one.
the
Yeah,
end.
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Young Boy was good on it.
I think the future one will probably be mine though. Because
It's
when
really a
I
hype song though. It's like you just want like a banger type thing.
Why didn't he get Meek on the album? How come none of them, not three of them reached out to Meek?
I don't know if I could
The
fuck with Meek this
disrespect.
year,
They
man.
heard that Lemon Pepper freestyle and just like no.
Dead battery alert.
Hey, but the Flamers
Dead
flow came
battery
out.
alert. We can keep
Yeah,
going.
it's a
huh?
good
We
break or
can keep
something.
going.
Or after it finishes.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll be done.
So no, but no, the Flamers flow was pretty good for me.
What is it?
The Flamers flow, that
Oh,
2
the
minute
Flamers
song
Flow?
he came
yeah,
out.
Yeah, I didn't think
yeah.
that was bad. Better than the fucking Lemon Pepper freestyle.
Yeah,
that shit
way
really
better.
was like troubling.
Yeah.
That was troubling, bro. I didn't know if he was like okay or like if he got or something or.
Rizzy was very distressed that day.
Yeah,
You
bro,
heard
it's-
him,
I-
just like he was freaking out. Like
Wait, what was your problem with the lemon pepper?
The
freestyle?
Lemon Pepper freestyle.
I
The
thought that shit was
freestyle.
fire.
Wait, no, not Drake's. Meek's Lemon Pepper freestyle.
He had a lemon pepper freestyle.
Yeah, you gotta listen to it. In fact, during the
See,
break, you could play
I
it,
can't,
bro.
bro, because man, ever since he brought up that Kobe verse, man, it's been
Oh,
kind of
you
on and
still
off
on?
for me. I used to love Meek, but like it's just kind of hit me wrong.
Damn, that quick?
Yeah.
Bro, I had
You
like,
you judging a person out of one action?
Nah,
I
it's
had
just
a-
like I don't know. I just kind of don't have like the same feeling in a way.
Bro,
I was really attached to Kobe too, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
that part got it for you, bro. We had a whole ride, and I was just playing Dale like old Meek stuff, and I was like, bro, you don't even know, Mel, because remember the other pod you were like, Meek only has like one flow, and then bro, Meek would had some
Nah,
different
yeah,
flows.
yeah.
My boy, I showed him Dream Chasers 1, 2, 3, and I can't like I was late. I wouldn't listen when he was dropping them.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, bro, I was fucking going like those are really bodies of work that I fucking love, and it's crazy because they just tapes. But like if I really have to think of artists that have like bodies of work that I just love, it's crazy. Like I was realizing I gotta give Meek his respect. Like he really does have that.
different versions of flows, like.
Just his music in general, bro. Like, it's so many fucking like. If I'm playing this shit for y'all, like, I'm gonna be like, oh, I gotta get this one. Oh, I gotta get this one. Oh, I gotta get this. If I'm going through those last three, but lately, that Lemon Pepper freestyle, man, I don't know. I don't know. You speaking on code, man? I don't know.
Ever since he dated Nicki, man, just hasn't
Nicki fucked it up. It's the Nicki curse.
Never been the same. That
And
was
then
actually
the
a hard
Drake
part,
shit.
But he
though.
came back in Champions. Motherfucker came back
That,
hard
that
in
was a
Champions.
good ass album.
That was yeah.
Die Lit dropped that year.
On that note,
It's probably time for a break.
Yeah,
it's
on
probably
that
time for a break.
note, on that
just saying.
Let Dale cool off a little
I'm
bit.
just saying.
Dale gotta cool off.
Nah, hey, don't disrespect Playboy like that.
Or something. All right, we back
It's
in
on
this.
Pornhub.
Yeah. We back in this.
no free
motherfucker.
ads.
Unless we get all the OnlyFans leaks.
Reddit, that's the spot. That is the spot.
Reddit
I
and
usually go on Reddit like every morning just to see like what's trending. I didn't even.
did you get the mega
Hey, how
file,
do you even
bro?
use Reddit like the right way?
Like
what's
you,
like
you
beneficial?
find like a group like. So
People
like you
communicate
build a
with
the same
group
thing you
and-
care about.
Hey, we can't come in midway through a convo, guys. We back. All right, back to potting.
so sorry.
Mel, my last question for you.
Yes.
Give me your final J. Cole take on the album.
Well, it all started about 3 weeks ago, I think, when it came
Yes,
out.
take us through it.
And I listened to it, and it was
Fire.
it wasn't fire, but but I mean, I'm a J. Cole fan. First of all, I have always backed J. Cole. I've always said I liked him a little bit better than Kendrick. But I was thinking about this, and I just think that me personally, I feel like we all grew up like when J. Cole like came up on the scene. And like his first couple of projects and albums, we always like, yeah, this shit hard, bro. Like, this shit's crazy. Like we liked it and stuff. And then like as soon as we started growing up, I just felt like, yeah, we kind of get it. We kind of get what you're about, and we kind of get what you're trying to relay. But it's just, I think I just outgrew.
Just
J.
say it with
Cole.
your chest.
Come
He
on, bro.
sucks.
What are you really trying to say,
That
man?
nigga
Like, what do you mean you
stinks.
outgrew? What,
A
what
lot
does
of
that
words
even
to say
mean?
what?
That sounds like a lot of
Okay,
bullshit to me.
He's
though.
boring. He's corny.
He's washed.
Wow.
Oh,
He said it.
this was an instant
Hot
classic,
take.
Melvin. What are you talking about, bro?
You can say that. like
instant
you wake
classic.
up.
Bro, did you hear Joe Budden just added all the tracks?
Joe Budden listed it as an instant classic, man. Added all the tracks.
He bought
you
it.
serious?
1v1, bro. Individually, he bought each track.
I feel like all the old motherfuckers loved the album. They're like, man, he was spitting, but he kept it with like the new kids too. And
It's just like, all right, bro. Like I get it. I get it, but it's like, give me something new, man. Like
so my issue with it, and we had talked about it, was it's like the stuff that I love in artists that are of that magnitude is like we want to know what's going through your head, what you thinking about. Like what's Let Go of My Hand. If you gave me 10 Let Go of My Hands type, like I would be fucking in love with the album. Like Drake does a good job of it too. Even when he drops a little 3-song thing, like he'll let you, one of the songs is he just talking about his life. He letting you know where he's at with it, how shit is going.
Yeah.
Like he always has joints like that. Kendrick had joints like that in his last album. Even like Feel is a song I love off Damn. I feel like you didn't like it as much as I did, but I like songs like that where you see where someone's at with
I
it.
listen to it again. It's
yeah,
good.
like I mean, I like the song with like for me, I think one of his hardest verse is actually on My Life with 21. I thought like that was hard, like. But
yeah, and I'm at 5 songs saved that I really do like. So it
I
definitely
see.
grown
That's
on.
the thing. I only really like that one song. Like
I'm gonna tell you my.
but
I like Applying Pressure. I like
with Lil Baby.
Yeah, I like Punching the Clock. Pride is the Devil. Let Go of My Hand.
Pride is the Devil.
And what's that one I like?
See, like,
you already said.
You
Punch
mean
in
the one
clock.
on the other album? This one's kind of mid.
The interlude. No, I'm playing.
So-
Maybe it was. I think it's Close. Yeah. I liked Close.
Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
Did you pick those songs based on the fact that you grew up loving J. Cole and you just wanted to see which song you liked because it was J. Cole, or was it more like, wow, this shit fire, let me add it to my playlist?
I think I gave him more leniency in my listen.
Okay.
Because it's J. Cole.
Okay.
But as far as saving them, no. Because for the longest time, I'm like, bro, I only got 3. But then finally, I kept listening. I'm like, okay, you know what? He's earned his spot. You know, or not earned his spot,
See,
but like these have earned their spot.
For
in
me, the
playlist.
second time I listened to it, like that, the only song that like sticked out where I was like, okay, like this shit is fire.
Wait, how many
is
times
My
you
Life.
listen to it?
Like 3. Like 3, literally. Like it's just
3
like,
listens is
I mean,
enough.
if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't
like
resonate.
I'll like for me, like I'll put it on my car and shit, and like and My Life was like really the only one that like stuck out to me. But besides that, it's like
I don't know.
what am I gonna?
Because for me, like 3 listens is like the first night of listening to it, and then I'm like, I gotta sit with it.
But I
And
was
then
weeks
I'll-
apart
3
though.
listens in one night?
I was 3. So I
A
listened to it
guy
when it
like
came
that,
out.
that's the thing though. If you're just listening and you don't like, it's like you might like it, might not. But like for me, like if it's a guy whose album I really care about, like yeah, bro, you can't fully take an album off.
See,
like,
I didn't really like, cause I already like expected like we have there was KOD, then we had For Your Eyes Only, and then
Run it up. Count it up.
yeah,
Count it up.
like
Count it.
like so I've already seen the like
KOD
so
was
many
different.
like it's just like what version are we gonna get? Are we gonna get like let me fold clothes for you? Like I want to make
That
you
album was
feel
fire,
good.
but I know what you mean
Like,
about that
Or are we
song.
gonna get the count it up? Like
it's funny to me. J. Cole's like, yo, I'm gonna make like this type of music that all the people like to listen to. It's really hot right now because it's so easy, and that shit was fucking ass, bro. It's like, see, he's not that guy, bro. Stop trying to act like you're not.
Like, see, I didn't say that.
Hey, we're never gonna have a guest
can't
on
co-sign
this
this.
podcast.
I can't co-sign
We
this,
shit on
man.
J. Cole, the Paul George of rap.
Hey, let's have a conversation.
Not playing.
He's living off Born Sinner and 2014 Four Hills Driving dropped fucking mid ever since.
Them
Damn.
features this year, hey, them
Let's
features
talk-
this year was cold though. Them features this year, the features was cold,
Yeah.
and For Your Eyes Only. That was artistic.
He was good on features, yeah, for
So I
sure.
would rate it like if you gave me like after 3 listens and stuff, I would rate it like a 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, that shit a D.
I'll
What
give
would you
it.
rate? Like honestly,
I give it a 7.5 or 8.
that's a fair.
You get that shit a C plus.
But like for me, that's a discipline. Like, if I'm just giving it as a fair, like just looking at how I like the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. But like for J. Cole, I would have really liked to have been like 9, 10, or like even if I didn't like all the joints, but like,
He's great.
cause yeah.
He was great.
Stop it. Dude. You gotta stop disrespecting.
I mean, how many years has it been?
Just wait until the next one. Just wait until the next
That's
one.
a long ass time.
Okay.
You know what's crazy is they've been asking shit. This kind of obviously off topic, but we talk about their class. They be like, "Yo, is Drake falling off?" And I'm like, I'm confused. I'm like, bro, he put out a tape. Did you see what that shit did? His last album went crazy, broke records. How could you fall off? You haven't put anything new out. Like the last thing I put out was fire.
Yeah.
That's like you just had like game 7 LeBron has 50 points. Then it's like the offseason. Is LeBron washed? Like fam, he hasn't played yet. Like what? Did something happen? That
Like
I
he hasn't
didn't
dropped
see?
50 points in a while, man.
Yeah, it's been 2 months since he last dropped 50. Like he hasn't played.
So you after listening to the album, it's been probably out for like a month now. I would say, right?
Coach, yeah.
So you would say
Longer,
that,
I think.
he's still still fuck with the album, but you still think that he has more in tank, like 2%.
No, I like from the album in particular, like I like the songs where you telling us where you at. There was a lot of other things like my niggas was short. Oh, you know, good dope leave a fiend crumping. Good dope have the nigga jumping. Good dope. I'm like, fam, like this is. We were talking about it, like this could be any rapper right now saying this shit. Like Push Ice, that good fiend. He'll say it different, but he could say the exact same shit. I'm used to that. Remember that song you showed me, the one J. Cole has with Rhapsody, where he's just going crazy, born in a like he was just fucking going crazy, and it's like. He's an artist. I don't have that many artists that I really just study their shit or look back at their shit. But there's rare artists where I hear it and I'm like, yo, that is really fire. Like this is some shit I don't know if I could like to even like I want to be that good. Like I want to have some shit that I could say like, yeah, that's my version of that. That's my and he has shit like that where it's like this man's crazy. He do, Kendrick does, Drake does, all the
Too
greats
deep for the intro.
Obviously Kanye.
And I think the argument we had, like, and I think we talked about it, was like when you listen to like, well, you know, back then when you listen to J. Cole. It was like you could tell he like sat down and like
poetic,
yeah. Like,
good dope,
like,
leave a fiend crumping. Good dope, have a nigga jumping. Got a bread, got a nigga
motivate. Like it's just like I don't know, bro. It's just I mean I didn't really expect it from J. Cole, but at the same time it's like well, you know his body of work I feel like is already finished. Like I'm always gonna remember him from Born Sinner. That was my favorite album of his. Good Kid, Vasily.
2014, yeah, 2014.
Was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
4 Year Eyes Only was great when it came out, yeah, because it was really the first, in my opinion, it was really the first artist that I really like got to see a story from, like in a way throughout that album and stuff. But at the same time, I could get the other side where people are like, bro, like what the fuck is this? I'm not listening to it.
And 4 Year Eyes Only took a second to grow on me, but I do love that album though. And I'm all for artists having albums that are growers like that. Where and if an artist is really of that caliber, I think you got to give them that time and give them that listen. Because like if I drop an album and you listen to it once, twice, like and you tell me if it's like. Unless it's just straight ass. If it's ass, it makes sense. Like, okay, you could just instantly listen and be like, I don't like any of the songs on this one. But it's like, aside from that, it's like, well, you only heard a couple times. Like, I don't know. Maybe you weren't. Because sometimes you don't even be in the right state of mind to listen to some shit. You hear a whole album, I'm like, nothing's ringing back. Then you hear from other people, but it depends.
How many listens does it take to get a full assessment of an album, in your opinion?
I think it depends. Because, like, if it's ass, like, you might just be like, I'm not going to like it regardless. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I listen to a certain thing. But it's also like you get to vote with your own time, so it's like it just depends what you find time in listening to. But if it's an artist like Kanye,
they might have a little edge.
I don't know. It really just depends. Like for me, I'm probably gonna listen to the album. It depends. Kanye's God shit. Like I wasn't trying. I'm like, nah, it's over. Like this shit is not. It ain't the same Kanye.
2 listens in, I was like, yeah, this nigga done.
I didn't even listen to the full thing. I was like, it's cool. No, I think I listened once to that shit, and I was like, got it.
I gave it 1.5 listens. I was like,
yeah, man.
I found one song I could like. I was like, okay, that's good enough.
But see, like Kanye's discography is just so amazing, where you could just go back to his like earlier albums in the 2000s.
Perfect albums.
Man, perfect.
Late
bro.
Registration,
Perfect.
Might Be Up a Dark Twisted Fantasy,
Graduation. Even 808s.
Bro,
and even that.
We were riding back after one of the pods playing hella old Kanye stuff.
Yeah, we were.
Actually, after Vegas, we were riding. We playing Late Registration.
Yeah.
Bro, we were naming. No, but like just on the way, we just kept playing the whole album on the way back. We're like going through song. Oh, and this one's coming. Damn, this one's next. Bro, he gets out the car. I'm like, yo, I might listen to this on the way home. He's like, yo, low key, I might go inside.
Drive slow.
Bro, next thing you know, the next 5 songs on it. I'm like, bro, how the fuck did we not name Diamonds from Sierra Leone when we were talking about the whole album? How do we not, like, there was like 4 songs that it's like, these are obvious bangers, but we're literally just, it's hard to name all of them when there's
Y'all
like
were
15
singing
straight
together.
slaps.
Y'all were rapping that shit together. I was
and
sleeping.
on the way home?
On the way home, it was beautiful.
Nigga was going in.
Woke me up.
We were trying to get Tori to play the album, and we had to play it on the way back though. We got.
You guys
like
think he's gonna bounce back like after the
I
whole?
think so.
No. Oh, because should we
talking
talk
about
him with his new girl? Y'all heard about it?
Yeah, look at me. I'm with the segue.
Hey, look at this nigga pointing out the segue. That shit is awkward, bro. That shit is awkward, bro. We start talking hella different after that, too.
Hey, but you know what's funny? It's never me and you.
Yeah, my dog.
Wow.
Playing defense.
Just leaving Sakiba out of the drive, man.
Kanye got a new girl. So who's the new girl? Y'all don't know the name? I'll look it up.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What does she look like?
She's like
That's the only thing that matters, right?
she's a
That
model.
2%. Actually, she's not white.
She's a model. She's European.
Bruh, she look just like him in a way. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, okay. I got y'all.
All right.
See, Kanye West and Irina shake together in France after model happily accepted his invitation. West and is it Shike or Shake?
It just sounded so funny. Shake together.
Yeah.
No.
Irina.
Oh yeah. So was it Shike or Shake?
I would probably say Shike.
Shike, okay. West and Shike returned to the States on Wednesday as several sources told people that the two are seeing each other and that there's interest from both sides. That must be so weird dating when you're at that caliber and like People magazine is like, sources are telling us there's interest from both sides. Like, damn, what the fuck? I texted her real quick.
Like, hey, Kanye, you like
How
this
the
girl?
fuck y'all know?
Yeah.
It's like high school. Like, I heard he likes her.
Yeah, exactly. The notes.
But the whole world gets to know. That's fucked
It's
up.
so crazy in high school. Like, people were so embarrassed to tell people that like it, but now when we're adults, like
we used to do that in notes.
We just let him know straight up.
Do you like me?
I
Yes
wanna
or no?
fuck.
Do you
Oh,
remember
that's
that?
true.
We used to have our we used to have our friends go and be like, "Yo, like."
Yeah, but like, bro, doing it at high school because it's different. Because in life now, you could easily let someone know you're pursuing them.
Yeah,
Hey, you want to go
absolutely.
out on a date? But like, bro, I feel like high school, telling someone you like them in high school is like telling someone at your job you like them. Like, nigga, why did you tell me that shit? Like, if they don't if they don't repeat or have them same feelings, it's like you just look crazy, bro.
Now
Like,
you
why
see a
the
nigga
fuck did you
every
tell me? I have something to tell you. Like, okay,
That was
That's
such a
fucking
big
awkward.
deal.
Yeah.
That was such a big deal.
Yeah.
Liking someone, like admitting that you like that was like, oh, whoa, I like you, very nice. How much?
So it said, so they came back to the U.S. on. Oh, so they were there for a week.
Ooh.
Sources told them, and that's just kind of wild. Do you feel like this is gonna? Wait a minute. What are they talking
They
about?
were fucking
Wait
raw.
a minute.
That's a rebound?
They were fucking raw.
He gave her that Kimye.
Bro, they did it to celebrate his birthday.
That's
Wow.
Yo.
Yeah.
44th birthday. The rapper is
Days
seen
ago.
wearing. Oh, you guys got to get this. He's seen wearing a black t-shirt, jeans, and a gold chain, while Shike, 35, sported a white crop top and baggy pants as they walked in a field of grass. Y'all know what that means.
He
Yo,
just
I'm
finished
so glad
smashing.
you told me this information. Like, I couldn't
Let me
live
see the
without
picture.
knowing what they fucking wore.
Ah,
You
that's
see
right.
it?
The gold chain.
Yeah, but they got shoes on.
But look, he's back, bro.
Phil Sandals?
That's the Kanye I remember. Look at Kanye. He's back.
Yeah, is this going to affect it? Can he finally lift the Kardashian
We were-
curse? Because only Devin Booker's been able to do it so
We
far.
were talking about it because when Amber Rose broke up with him, right? He produced probably. Right?
Back in India.
What?
That's just straight in your
Did it go
Straight in your face.
No.
Oh, when he took
You guys see the picture?
a big ass flower.
You know what's funny? I literally saw all of you guys like back in India.
It looked like one of those commercials where the kids just and they just got a fucking.
I like how this is all just like
I'm dying. I don't know about y'all. I'm dying.
it's hot.
Bro, that was funny as shit.
Oh shit.
But like,
I thought I was the only one that noticed it.
we were talking about like when he broke up with Amber Rose. He produced like
Beautiful
My
Dark
That
Twisted
shit ever.
Fantasy.
and it's like the best,
Best
album
album.
ever. Like legit.
But
Like,
what
you
if he's
could put
fucking
that-
it up now by getting a new? Like, why couldn't he just be alone and finish the album? That's what I'm kind of feeling, to be
Nah,
honest.
this is part of
You got
the
kids.
turmoil, you know?
And it's just, on his birthday, bro. I feel like you going through some shit. You 44, you got kids. You're like, for my birthday, I'm going to France.
With his running
And
bitch.
let's see if she'll meet
But
up
look,
with me.
and
out
look,
there.
sex is inspiration because you know Kanye coming back on my birthday, fucking whatever her name, he gonna work her in. Like, wasn't even he gonna work it in and like
I hope so.
just make it nasty.
We need something. We need something.
This is like I'm a god Kanye. He's back.
You know what? The fact that he's wearing a gold chain is encouraging.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that to me is encouraging.
Like
He's
yeah.
black
more than
again.
like yeah.
Because-
watch the throne Kanye a little
But
bit.
hey,
Bro,
don't-
it's
hey,
crazy because
ooh.
Kanye is such a fashion dude, but he dresses like shit. Like this fucking big ass black shirt.
Fashion.
He look out of
You ever
shape
seen
as
fashion?
fuck.
He
And-
kind of look buff. Can't even lie.
No,
Or
he's
just
fat, my guy. He's fat as fuck. See, that's probably why he wear them big ass shirts. Yeah, they think I'm getting a little built. I'm a little.
He's like, all I hit is traps.
I'm
Oh,
broad.
is that picture recent with the taco meat?
Oh, I see why you're saying that. I don't know if it's
Nah,
recent
that's
though.
a cut.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of chest there. Maybe he's working out, but he's the belly.
You guys are mean.
Like, examine here,
so
brother.
mean.
Oh yeah, that's
A little bit of weight up in
yeah.
there. A little bit of weight.
All right, yeah, well, the zoom in did not help.
You know white girls kill themselves over shit like this, right?
Yeah, Hannah Baker over having a supposedly big ass that was flat.
Bruh, that shit pissed me off. That's why
Yeah.
I stopped watching.
Wait,
the
so
show.
how do you guys think? Like, I know we're talking about Kanye, but
Yeah, I better something about Kanye.
how do you guys think about like? How do you guys feel about? I'm focused on his fucking.
That shit's staying on you.
Bro, do I have like honey or something? Okay, so
Alright.
how
smell
do you
good.
guys think that Kim feels like from her perspective? Because she's pretty like she's majored.
I think you're gonna hear about it on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. To be honest,
It's over
but I
though,
feel like
isn't
she gotta be pretty. No, I just
She's
heard
definitely
recently.
fucking another person.
You think so?
Who's she fucking?
She's
Drake?
just fucking somebody while
Drake?
with Kanye, so why wouldn't she fuck somebody away from Kanye?
You think it's
Not
Drake?
confirmed. Not confirmed.
I don't think it's Drake, but somebody.
Made a left.
Why do you say that?
She's a Kardashian.
Well, they're gonna find some way to like twist this. You know, the Kardashians they love the attention, so I feel like if there's gonna be news that breaks out, it's gonna be her family that's gonna be releasing shit about her getting with somebody, and they'll make it bigger than what Kanye.
Did you see her cry?
No.
She was ugly as fuck.
Who cried?
Kim Kardashian.
We've
Kardashian?
seen Kim Kardashian cry.
Like-
Her life has been on TV.
We were talking. My mom and I were talking about it. We were just talking about how like that's the Botox, like so much Botox, or you don't have that emotional expression anymore.
Oh, when she was crying,
She
her face was just
like
still?
she looked like a straight up like.
What was she crying
She's
about?
crying, smiling.
About Kanye.
She was crying about Kanye?
Yeah, because so
just tears falling.
hey man, we proud. Nah, she was crying about. She's basically saying how she feels bad because Kanye was living in Wyoming at the time. Something about like just not like working out with the kids. Like something about the kids just having.
Damn, you can't have kids and live in Wyoming.
I
That's crazy. Like,
What are you
imagine
doing?
anyone's dad when you was like 4 years old. They just, I'll be in Wyoming
That's
working
how
on
toxic,
some
but
shit.
just think about that's how toxic it was, bro. Like that lifestyle, the Kardashian lifestyle, that they made this man move to Wyoming. Like come on, man.
I
Like
tell you what though.
it worked out.
He's also bipolar.
But if
though.
you had the money, wouldn't you want a little bit of an escape from your wife?
I mean,
100%.
But, I mean,
Like,
and-
think
and-
about it. You sit in the car. They always talk about this before you come in to your wife and kids. There's a lot of men that just sit in their car for a little bit.
Like an
But
hour,
they don't
bro.
go to
Well,
Wyoming
makes
though.
sense.
They
He had
don't
a whole
just go
compound.
But since they're on this type of level, it's like maybe that's his car.
That
Maybe
don't mean nothing
Wyoming
to
is
your
his
kid.
car.
What does that mean to your kids though? Some kids, dad sits in the car before he comes in. Versus, I haven't seen dad in like 3 weeks. Apparently,
because they have five
he's off
kids,
his
right?
meds too.
They have like 4 or 5 kids, right?
Yeah, around
They
there.
probably got hologram FaceTime.
Shit,
They that
probably.
loaded. Who know? Who know, man? Who know?
They teleport.
Yo, she looks like Kuzma.
Stop.
Wow.
That's
Pull up a picture of Kuzma right now. Say I'm lying.
disrespectful.
Bro, she just looked like Kim.
Kinda. I see it a little
That's
bit.
just a schnoz.
This, something like that.
The skin, the face shape, the nose, and the skin color.
Bro, but okay, in Kim's defense though, Kanye has done several things that I felt bad for Kim. Like when he was posting the shit about, bro, he out of nowhere starts posting about her sex tape, talking about, I will never let North.
That's
whatever.
right.
Like,
I was just
bro,
about to
come
ask
on,
about
like,
that.
He
Yeah,
went
yeah.
crazy, and she was low key like never spoke out badly about him. Like she was by his side. Like, bro, he supported Trump, and she's literally like against Trump. She's actually been doing the right shit. Like, remember she started getting her law degree. She started that podcast. She's trying to get people out of prison and stuff like that. Like,
But don't you think that kind of ties into Kanye sitting with Trump because she had to be at the White House with him?
was she at the White House with him? I don't think she was at the White House
Well,
with him.
doesn't she bring the problems for the what's it called to get people out of jail? She was having conversations with Trump. I remember that headline because she was definitely having.
So
these
you're saying that she brought Kanye to him?
No. Kanye definitely went on his own, but at the same time, I feel like
That's a
that
hypothetical.
might
We're
have a
talking
point.
hypotheticals.
I think he's saying that
there's-
like maybe like she had to do that to distance themselves.
we
from
could
the
say
Trump-
mate. Like I know there's what ifs, but tell me what it is, Dale.
she cheated on that nigga.
You think so?
Is that what
Hell
it is?
yeah.
Like,
Wait,
see,
no, but like the Drake with Drake, you think that they cheated?
I think that's a possibility, but I think she for sure cheated on him.
Hey, cut the lights. Yeah, made her right. Yeah.
Nigga, I was on Twitter and the Twitter theorists were telling me
That's what I'm saying. You know, I
there was
saw,
a map of their house.
that's some wild shit. But
That's crazy. They're not friends anymore.
Hey, well, happy birthday to Kanye, by the way. Did you post on your story?
I did.
You want to? Yeah, you
Oh,
would.
yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, goat.
I did.
man,
I
don't
posted
know.
the I guess we'll never find out video.
Oh, I like that video.
Yeah,
That's a boss.
Come
ass.
on, man. That's the most boss. He's like, people always ask me what it's like to lose. He pauses. I guess we'll never find out. And he just brings
Cold.
that. Come on, man.
That is
Cold.
cold.
That
All
is
right, so
cold.
one mental health patient onto another one.
What?
Y'all want to talk about Connor Murphy?
Ooh,
Next up
Mr.
on
Conor
tap.
Murphy. So do you guys know who Conor Murphy is?
No.
I feel like
This,
I do. I feel like I do, but I forgot his I just forgot about him because
Just pull up a picture for them. Conor Murphy. He's a YouTuber, and this guy was a fitness guru. This is how he came up. He was a fitness dude, definitely Instagram and all that. But then his real thing that
dude's
really
pretty
popped him
fucking
off
jacked.
was these are old pictures, but yeah. So he was doing YouTube, but the things that really started popping off was when he would go pick up girls in public. He'd wear the super baggy shirt, and then he's like, "Hey, do you mind taking a picture of me over here?" And he's wearing the shirt, and they'll take a couple pictures. He's like, "Oh, hold on," and then he just rips his shirt off, and he's
Yeah,
yoked.
see, I feel like I saw
And the
those
girls
back
are
in
like,
the day.
"Oh my god, whatever," and so he was doing those videos, and I think he plateaued with those videos. His relevance is like a little lost. Now he's having a mental breakdown, and he makes a video of it, and he talks about how he's trying to explain to his family about how if you plant the seed, like manifesting, like if you really focus on something, you could go and do it, and they're not having it. He doesn't have a great relationship with the family, and he's like, I bought them $1,000 tickets, and they never even came and visited me. And the guy was going through a breakdown, and recently he started doing ayahuasca, like DMT, psychedelics, and stuff like that. So he's been tripping heavy, and he's been making weird ass content, and man, I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, he's been making really weird content. He made a video of him drinking his own piss, and
we've all done that.
He's going on this like what? Speak for yourself, motherfucker. You drink your own piss? When you be drinking your own piss?
Eyes.
I didn't say that.
We all gotta look at him like, wait, what?
Like,
what was that?
Yeah, he's a popular YouTuber. I'm just curious, like, when a YouTuber loses their relevance and the thing that they were doing, it's not really working for them anymore, you think they should just stop and just keep whatever they have, or they should keep tracing that to... I would, like, of course, go trace the art, but if your art has a certain, like, what's it called? Threshold? No, the plateau, I guess, yeah. If your art just has a barrier that you can't, like, pass, what do you do at that point? What would you guys do?
I think it depends what the barrier is. Like if you have a certain threshold, like if you're like the pranksters, a lot of them fell off like pretty fast just because like it's like you're in a market and the market keeps moving because people just aren't really looking your way. So like all those pages, like most of them people fell off. Him though, but it looks like he's really having a mental breakdown. Like that video was like I didn't even need to keep watching it because it was like he just was saying the same stuff like, my parents don't love me, they don't show me, and it was just like, dang. And you know what he said at the beginning? He's like, this is all acting, I don't want YouTube to take this down, they already took down my other ones, but I just want you guys to know. And then he just starts going crazy. Yeah. That was some wild shit. And then what was the other one he did?
Yeah,
I know he drank his own piss, but there was something else. Oh, he showed off his bank account.
Yeah,
he put his bank account on Snapchat and all his crypto and shit.
No, it was on Instagram. Then Instagram banned him.
Oh, and you know what he said in the video? He's like, I just fucked 3 girls today. Yeah, you guys think I'm lying? I'm not. You guys know I'm not lying. You see my YouTube channel. You see my YouTube channel.
That's so much fame.
You see my shit.
What
man.
was he trying to do with that?
I don't
statement?
have anything that means anything, man.
Oh, okay.
I tried to make my parents proud. I was just
like fucking 3
girls. I
girls.
was getting it, but and it's like it seems like it makes sense. Seems like he definitely needs therapy. Yeah, I was like, man, I can only listen to so long of this. I got to get ready for a pod, so I just I kept moving. I'm sorry, not to be insensitive. I was like.
Bruh, he was doing
this is bad energy.
He was having these girls do these like breathing techniques in the gym.
And
they're
straddling him?
Yo, they're straddling him, and they were like,
I saw him rubbing on him.
And he was just like grabbing their head, bringing it up, and supposedly now he's gay, but I'm just like, yo, this guy went on this really bad downward spiral.
To get the full picture, then, so he basically started out, his shtick was he'd go around to people and be like, because I remember seeing the guy that would be like a nerd, right? Act like he's gonna get girls. That shit had to be fake though, because I feel like that shit doesn't work. Like you just go, hey, to a girl, then you just start taking off your shirt, and she's like, oh my god, he's buff.
He would. There was some type of business to it. You know, it was like one of those shirts that you could just rip off. So I guess in a way that like.
No, I'm just saying like the people there, like the reactions and stuff like that. Like a lot of those guys, like it's like. If you just take her, because the girls would be going crazy. Isn't he the one that he'd like pick up the girls?
Yeah.
Pretty much majority of the people that pick up girls, they were usually pretty much fake. Like, I mean, if you actually walk up, but either way, so his shtick was go up acting all nerdy and then be like, oh, well, what about now? And take off his shirt and he's fucking shredded. He's like me, but barely bigger.
Wow.
Barely bigger.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't think I've never seen anyone, like that. Yeah.
But so that was his shit. And then. So I guess during his time of becoming more and more like irrelevant, because look, 1.36 million subscribers. This is from 2017, 37 million views.
37 million views, 1.3 subscribers.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Just seeing like how he's look, now he's getting 4.4K.
Damn.
4.4K views, 3.3K views a week ago. Jesus Games.
These are
Connor
the
Murphy
shorts.
32.
Are these shorts? Yeah, they are shorts.
God,
Yeah, it's so weird, like the fall off.
So he used to get a bunch of views.
But he just he needs to get help more than anything, bro.
Yeah.
Like you see that this
Drinking
from
your
what
own
I
piss?
read, if that shit is true,
Drinking your own piss? Come on, man.
I think a
He
lot
was
of
drinking
people,
his own juices.
but a lot of people go through a lot of like mental health things, like when they're grinding their ass off to like get something, then they get that success, but also like, a lot of that's addictive. Like this support you get, but also the attention you get, and then eventually you start dwindling from there. And
you think it was the attention that really got to him? Like he was
maybe
like,
the lack of or something, but who knows? Because from what he was saying like he has a bunch of shit, like and just unhappy.
why did he
But
show his bank account? Like what was the
Going
reason
crazy,
for that?
bro? But he really like explained like in the video. He was basically letting everyone know, like, I am going through some shit. Like I'm going crazy. And he was just talking really crazy. That's the only reason for me was just, like, I'm not going to get anything else out of listening to this. All I'm going to say continuously is, like, he probably needs help. Like, this is pretty sad to watch. But, like...
And that's what people, his audience that he's trying to, like, present this to, that's what they're probably thinking, too. It's like...
Yeah, everyone's saying, like, he went crazy.
Yeah.
But didn't he say he was he didn't get love from his parents? So isn't that's probably one of the big reasons.
Yeah.
That's why he was just listening off. I tried to make my parents proud through all this shit. They don't get it. They always want more. He was going off. I flew them down to LA. I flew them out. I tried to see him 5 times a year. I flew them out. They didn't come once, but all in like through tears and like crying voices and stuff like that. So I was just like, got it. There's definitely stuff going on.
He posted the video and then he took it down.
Yeah.
That was.
I can't really hate. It's just like I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say I've had a mental breakdown.
Not like that.
Not like that.
But it's
I
weird
mean,
to have it on camera too.
Yeah, exactly what I mean. Not like that.
That's when you know you're really going through it, when you're putting that out to the world to see.
Yeah, like you.
I can't really hate it. Just pop on live one day. I'm like, yo, you guys gotta check this out, man. You would know, like, you should probably call him and come to his crib.
I'm gonna.
Something's going on, regardless of what you about to say. Something's going on.
While you on live, we call me. So at least he'll stop the live, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
nah, y'all niggas be commenting, yo, this nigga going through it.
I know, I kind of watch it a little bit. I don't have to.
Yeah, screen recording now, LOL. This nigga's on one.
So if I'm on live and I'm going through it and a fly lands straight,
I'm commenting the fucking either the dead emoji or the laughing on the side emoji.
Bro, I would die if you just kept talking while the fly's on you.
The fly was dead ass in the middle of my forehead.
I'm dead.
No, I mean, just I feel for him, man, because it's mentally going through something is something else than physically. Like it's way worse, way worse. Yeah.
I feel bad for him, man. Like sometimes when you go through that breakdown, bro, it's just like it's a slippery slope. Like you just
but maybe he could do something like maybe create. A lot of people are into fitness now, and he was once known for his fitness, so maybe he could rebound like that. Maybe he can make videos of his recovery. I know a lot of people that love watching recovery videos. Maybe make a podcast or something, or talk about it.
Yo, he making Fousey look like he was like on some normal shit. Fousey too was tripping.
Hey, Fousey was
what happened with Fousey? I remember you spoke about that. Like, what was
he had
the
his big event. He was going crazy
yeah,
for like a year
event.
straight.
That was the downfall of Fousey.
Yeah,
that's a funny story.
All right, what's next? Where we at with it?
What we feeling?
Hey, after this, I'm about to blow some donkey and get some good food. Can't lie.
Ooh, yeah.
No. I got food at the crib. I got a New York trip. I can't be spending like that.
Okay. Maybe I should get a steak on the way home. That sounds.
Look at this guy, man.
Ooh, what's up? You going to Maestro's?
No. I'm gonna go buy one from
What's up, Nobu?
Nobu?
Ace?
Hey, if you get Nobu, let me come with you.
Down. I haven't eaten.
Your treat.
Yeah, what you talking about?
You talking about Korean barbecue?
I fucking love
it.
It's been a while.
Fuck out of here. You already made me eat out once this week. I got the fucking $1 tacos.
I'm like, this dude got $1 tacos talking about, you already made me eat.
Yeah, and I told him, like, don't. They start telling me, get the number 3. I'm like, fam, it's fucking $1.50 Tuesday tacos. I'm only coming to get a $1.50 fucking taco and some water. Don't fucking see, because that's how they get you. You come for the deal, and then you sit there and you're like, yo, but they got burrito tacos.
They got horchatas.
Bro, K-Tan was tearing up the burrito tacos. They looked fire.
Yeah.
She guys tried to get me.
She cleaned the plate, bro.
No, sir.
Like I said, the dishwasher guy had a night off. He was like, oh, this shit's already clean. Like, the fuck?
She was like, yo, you gonna finish that?
Are you like more into budgeting now? Like a little by little? Like, what's your...
Man, I'm just getting so much bread. It's hard to lose it. Nah, but to be honest, I'm trying to. Well, cause I'm going to New York, and I'm trying to keep stacking my shit.
Right.
But it's hard to stack your shit and have a New York trip and be eating out and shit. And you know, it's like I'm just trying to save where I can.
Can I just point something out? This whole pod, I've been looking at that nice shirt, man. Where'd you get it?
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
That's a nice shirt, man.
That's a nice one.
You don't know shit about this.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Gotta get up on game. I got it from this man right here.
Oh,
Check it out on the website.
All right, what's next?
Yo,
Next
yo.
month?
Get
your
we got some
merch.
fire shirts.
Get your merch.
Get your merch.
Keep this late into the video, man. Just like, come
Get
on.
your merch, bro. Just get your merch,
Come on,
bro.
man.
You probably walking around your little dusty ass fit,
You're
probably
fucking-
getting no bitches. Get your merch. Get your merch.
Fucking bum. No, I'm just like.
Your
You
mama
heard
don't
him.
even love you.
Oh,
You heard him. All
But
right,
if
what's
you got
next?
your
What's
merch, you
next?
would.
So what about these first graders, bro? These first graders be wildin'. These fucking schools.
Let's not intro the topics like that no more. Let's start. Let's just tell me what it is. Tell me that shit be getting awkward. Like what's next? Let's just go.
Well, no, these first graders.
What about these first graders, bro? They be
Y'all
wild.
heard about that new news going on?
That is the funniest way to introduce this fucking topic.
Why does this
No,
seem
go ahead. Say what you
Hold
about to say. Because I'm looking
Yeah, I
at the
had to
next
say
word.
that.
I'm like, yeah, introduce it now.
I had to say
At the
that.
first
I was
graders, what
like,
they doing? What?
First grade master.
Hey, speaking of New York, you going to New York, right?
Uh-huh.
I hope you go to Dalton Private School because, you know, they teaching these kids some really good things. Let's talk
Imagine
about
we
it.
all in a room just talking regularly. Now tell us about this.
Hey, yo, did you hear about the one teacher who was showing first graders masturbation videos?
Yes, I did hear about that, and that is some wild shit. Did y'all see the video?
Yeah, I did.
So in Dalton, teacher showed literally. So the it was in a private school in Dalton, right? $55,000 per year school, right? That's what. First of all, that's just crazy to pay.
Yeah,
Wait, how much?
$55,000 a year.
It's like how
for
much
students
some
to
people
attend.
make in a year, right?
Fam, like,
It's like
what is college gonna
average.
be like? They're like, yeah, college was about the same as high school,
Nah.
same rate. Like
No,
that's
no.
wild.
My brother's fiance, her private school costs more than her college.
Jesus Christ.
That's I mean, bro, 55 a year is actually more than a lot of schools. Like, but if you go out of state, you go to fucking Duke or something. I don't know wherever.
But 55 years like an average household like income.
For first graders, that's
But
wild,
regardless,
yo.
yeah.
I
So,
know. I could teach them niggas, bro, for the free.
What would
55
you teach
all
them?
right,
Dale?
but back to the
First graders,
masturbation.
they got to teach them how to spell
Back to the
dog.
master
Teach them how to spell house.
Back to the masturbation day.
Okay.
So the teacher was basically teaching them about masturbation.
He wants to get into the masturbation.
And there's a whole video.
First graders?
There's a video on it. I'm gonna send it to you, but the video is called. Fuck, what's the video called? I might have to go through my history. But so basically, there's a specific video that walks kids through like touching their private parts. Like it talks about, like, oh, basically the whole message is that it's okay for you to touch your private part, but just touch it at home. And one of the things was like, did you notice, Frankie, how it's like an animated thing? Did you notice how, like, you see your parents, they don't touch their privates in public, but it might feel like, basically they were saying at first, like, when you rub this part, it feels good. Just like when Ashley rubs her, we'll call it Volvo.
What?
She rubs it and it feels good for her too. But you notice adults they don't touch it in public. They touch it at home. Like, it was weird.
Yeah.
In first grade, fam, like,
How old are first graders?
and they talked about how a dick
6?
works, and it just was
Yo,
going very
how-
weird.
6-year-olds?
Okay, what is the vajayjay to you?
With JJ?
Yeah. What,
Vagina.
vagina, right? Why did they call it a vulva? I know
It
vulva
was a
is
nickname.
it's
They're
the
gonna call it
lips.
vajayjay?
I know. I thought they would call it vagina. They
mean-
called a pee a penis.
I just feel like the
Isn't
term.
that weird as
Yeah,
hell?
they were
vulva is
saying-
like, isn't that part of the vagina?
Yeah, and
Vulva is the lip.
they were
Vulva
talking
is
about
the
the
lip.
clit.
That's the
too.
outside. Vagina is the inside. There's different
Yeah.
parts of it.
But and then they were
The
saying,
desensitization failed us so bad, bro.
Miss Drew looking at us like, what the
She's
fuck?
shaking her head like these niggas, man. They don't learn a thing.
that is, well, how would y'all feel if you were parents? Because, like, okay, the stance they take on it is like, I get the wokeness of like, yeah, you don't need to teach kids it's bad. But
Mhm.
first of all, first graders,
That's-
and second, like, how are you telling kids stuff that their household, like, because some parents that are raised super religious than that, like, do you think they want you at school telling kids like, it's okay, just do it when they're not looking,
Yeah.
yank your shit?
They
And
have-
even first
Yeah.
grade, bro, I did not think about yanking my dick in first grade.
Not at
No,
all.
way.
Not even
I did.
remotely close.
Not at all.
You?
I did.
No, you sick fuck.
I mean,
No, you
I
didn't.
was exposed
When
to
the water
porn.
hits
I mean,
it?
someone probably. Oh, okay. I
I
was
was
about to say
exposed
someone
to
had to
porn that way
expose
too
you.
early, and I was just like, "Yo, what is happening right now?"
You're not,
grade?
you're not yanking it. You're
that- I
touching
never told y'all
yourself.
the
It's a little
story?
different.
Uh-oh,
Tell us
story
the story.
time.
All right, so growing up like a typical black boy, I like Dragon Ball Z, right? That was my thing.
You beat off
You
to
just like
Dragon
the
Ball Z.
ball.
No, let me finish.
All right.
And I had this older cousin. He's like, "Oh, you like Dragon Ball Z?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, I go on this website. It's called Dragon Ball XXX. It's a new series. So dumbass 6-year-old me was like, "Bet." I typed that shit in. I was like, "Yo, what is going on?" That's how I discovered porn.
Did they have like cartoon, like the dragon
No, it was,
having a
it was,
vagina?
it was full people.
Did
It was
you
regular
choke
people.
your chicken?
Oh, whoa.
Not at first.
Like, not the first 5 minutes, or not?
Not the first day. I was just,
okay.
I was just looking at like I was literally learning because like
Yeah, that probably would have freaked me
Yeah, I
out.
was just
First
like-
grade.
Because
Bro.
when I was younger, I thought like I didn't
Yeah.
know what a vagina was. I vaguely knew about sex, and I thought like, okay, you just put up their butt, right? And then I saw a vagina. I was like, what is that? And I lived out of pure curiosity. I was just kind of examining it.
At one point,
it was censored at first though, so I was like really trying to like see around the little censor mark. But then like
Bro,
so that's how it started.
Bro, think about like a first grade little girl going on porn and looking up gangbang.
Yeah.
Like that is wild. Like think about what the fuck
Yeah, my
that's
shit wasn't that
traumatic.
crazy, bro. It was
Like,
two people.
that's wild. They were trying to like normalize the porn.
But imagine your first grade daughter, like now she's going home rubbing on her pussy, like saying, "Oh, I heard my teacher told me it feels good."
To touch
bro,
it,
back
yeah.
then I didn't know what felt good on my dick. To be honest, I didn't know it. Bro, I didn't know anything.
Yeah,
about
but don't you
sex
kind
like
of
that.
miss the sensitivity your penis had back then?
What? I mean, I don't even
As it-
remember.
Like,
I don't remember.
I don't know how to respond to that.
well, think about it. Like any, you can be touching. You can just like.
I get you. Though I
You-
just
you
get,
know-
yeah.
you know what the fuck
Being
I'm
in
talking about?
class,
First
and you
grade?
get a hard on.
I mean,
not
no, I
first
don't
grade,
remember.
high school, maybe,
Yeah, but I
not
get what he's saying. But
Not
here's
in
the-
first grade. Maybe.
But you said this
We
was a-
talking about first graders.
But you said this
taught-
was a,
learning
this
about
was
masturbation.
a private school, right? You said this was a private
Yeah.
school. It's 55,000. So I'm assuming that like since it's a private school, do you guys think that they had this conversation with the parents?
No, they're outraged.
It was
That's why
probably
this shit is
in- It was
news.
probably in the waiver.
Oh,
like,
so-
we
so
can
they
teach
didn't-
them whatever we want.
Wow, because I'm assuming that like with private stuff,
Private
parents
school,
have a
they
big
have their
say
own
in it, right?
curriculum.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I think
But-
it's one specific teacher though.
Wow.
It's not like this
oh,
is the school.
that teacher needs to get fired, bro. If it's one, that's disgusting. What the fuck?
Like I understand the importance of like not censoring sex around kids because like one way like my brother and his wife do it, they use the proper term for the sexual organs.
Mm-hmm.
So like if a child's ever, God forbid, like touched by an adult, like they're more open to talk about where they touched them and stuff like that.
I see.
But you don't need to talk about masturbation
In class,
like
Yeah,
And
no.
at 6 years old. Like most kids don't even want to masturbate.
yeah, they don't
and-
even
and
know
get-
their alphabets at that point.
Yeah,
Like-
Get this though, bro. So this is they complained to school administrators, but we're talking about the parents.
Yeah.
They complained to school administrators, and apparently they were being bombarded. They said, complained, but they were told they had simply misinterpreted what Dalton's now notorious health and wellness educator Justine Enfonte, who last month led a controversial and explicit porn literacy workshop at another elite prep school, was teaching. So that's not saying that they did it at this school, but that's that's
And
her
she on
bag
tour.
right there. Yeah, she on tour exactly, bro. 6-year-olds is fucking crazy. I gotta look. I gotta oh wait, the
Did
post.
she at least show them the good websites?
No, it was just a video. Okay, let me read off some quotes from it. Hey, how come sometimes my penis gets big sometimes and points in the air? Asked the little boy in the cartoon, leading to an explanation of what an erection is. The boy nods and says, sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good. Then the little girl character chimes in, sometimes when I'm in my bath or when my mom puts me to bed, I like to touch my vulva too. This is fucking weird, bro.
Yeah.
Fonte
that was
has
rough,
reassured
yeah.
parents that she does not use the word masturbation in class and that her lessons teach kids not to touch themselves in public. In public. That's literally it. That's all the
That's
video
the
tells.
lesson.
Here it is. Help kids learn that bodies are private with Scooby and something. It's under Amaze parents. It's a weird ass video, bro. Oh, and you know what one mother said? She said, "I'm paying $50,000 to these assholes to tell my kids not to let their grandfather hug her when he sees her."
Okay.
Well, she missed the point.
On this part, like the grandfather part,
missed the
because
point.
I feel like they were talking about like consent and like how
Yes,
if they're
yeah.
like your body is your own body, you know, like even if you have, you know, like
Right.
there a lot of families they might have like a creepy uncle.
Oh,
you know,
that's it.
I think that's because like I'll teach my niece that shit. I'm like, yo, if somebody
Mm-hmm.
makes you uncomfortable, I don't care if it's family. You should be able to tell them no. I don't want to do that. Like that's one thing I think that's okay to teach people, but I don't know if your
think-
teacher should be teaching you in first grade. You
And
know,
I think one of the parents said literally parents are supposed to say to their kids, "May I hug you?" And I should have read that before the other one. So I guess they want you to tell like every adult has to ask, "May I hug you?" That's kind of crazy when you're talking about people's family members.
Yeah,
Like, but
yeah.
I get what you're saying. In
I
terms
mean,
of,
I get
like-
the consent. I mean, bro. I mean, it's sixth grader.
Yeah,
Man,
but all you need to know is don't talk to
Dude,
strangers when
I
you're 6
remember
years old.
in like fifth grade or sixth grade, we had that whole puberty video, and that was really the first time
Yeah,
that
that
anybody
shit barely taught us anything, but it was better than
it was better than
them
yeah.
telling us about masturbation. Like,
Especially
I don't
that
know.
one teacher, right? It was
You
just
gotta
that
use the
one
two-hand
teacher, right?
thrust and
Bro,
shit,
that's
like-
5th grade, and he was cracking up.
Yeah, I feel like masturbation is something you should find for yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let
That's
the
like, you gotta
boys
figure that
figure it
shit
out.
Yeah.
bro. It's kind of like, you know, losing your virginity. Like, you don't like ask somebody how to fuck. You just kind of like.
Would you be
Trial
mad?
and error.
Would you be mad if your daughter came home from school and was like talking about like, Or what if you just walked in and she was just rubbing on her shit and she's like, I learned it in class. She said it feels
I'm
good.
beating somebody's ass.
Yeah, I'm outraged.
I really
If it was
walk
my
up
son,
like,
I don't
outraged.
care. Because
I'm
my
going to-
daughter, I
yeah.
love my daughter.
I'll be like, who taught you that? First of all,
I would be going
and
crazy,
then, and
bro.
then it's like, where, like, yeah, I'd be outraged.
I'll probably pull
It's
him out of
like,
school.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Go
a
to the
reason.
news like they did, bro. I'd be going crazy. Like,
Yeah.
bro, they're 6 years old.
6
What you
years
learned
old,
today,
bro.
honey?
Yeah,
6 years old. Like, not,
my
you're not
vulva
even.
can be right. What the fuck is a vulva?
I
I did
did
not
not-
know about
I
that
wouldn't even know what that shit
before.
was. Look at my wife like, honey, what the fuck is a vulva?
Yeah, I
talking
think
about the
the
cover?
worst part was the emphasis on like, no, don't shut yourself in public, but when you're in private, you could. It's like,
Like,
bro,
that's what kids needed to learn.
Like,
Like, oh,
that's
I can't beat my dick in front of people. Oh, God. Like, no one had to tell us in fucking 8th, 9th grade.
Yeah.
That beating your meat you're doing, you can't do that at school. Like, oh, okay,
Is she
I
on
kinda-
leave?
I figured
Did
I
they-
couldn't
did
do that
they-
in front of the teacher.
Did they emphasize or like just detail out like, are they suspending that teacher for now or?
Bro, they
are
defended her, I guess.
They defended
and people
her?
are saying they're furious. We are horrified to learn this was shown to our first grade 6 and 7-year-old kids without our knowledge or consent, but it's so hard to fight back because you'll get canceled and your child will suffer. Because their whole thing is that this is like a woke it's being super woke and super forward thinking and shit. Fam, shut the fuck up. Like,
It's-
what else are
this
you gonna
is
teach them
not-
at 6 years old?
This is
bro?
this is not what it's. I don't know what to call it, bro. Like, it's just. I mean, it's just weird.
Okay, so what age is it fine to do that?
I think it's just you should
Do you-
grow into it. Like,
Huh?
I think you should just grow into
But
that. Like,
I bet
8th grade.
Did you guys never? You guys never got like
Eighth?
masturbation guilt?
I think 8th is too late.
For,
You
for,
guys
for
ever-
masturbation talks, like sex ed, I get
See,
like
but-
earlier, but for
But
masturbation,
is such a touchy topic, no pun intended.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like that could be like you said, guilt, right? But
Where's masturbation
See,
guilt?
but that comes from religious viewpoints and shit like that.
That's
or
true.
just fear that you're
Going
gonna
to hell.
Yeah, you're gonna go to hell for busting nuts. So it's like if that's your mentality, yeah. So, but
I'm going to hell.
even masturbation and sex in general is taboo because it depends on like you don't know the kids pretty much. Like sex might not be a conversation your parents feel comfortable talking to you about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Even at 15, even at 23, some people don't get to talk from their parents because their
Yeah.
parents are just
Till
so
this
weird.
day,
I never
my
got this-
parents never.
Hey, okay,
5th
yeah.
grade when we had that talk, we all had to do. I had to get my waiver signed. I was
oh,
like,
my
mom,
mom told me
dad.
some silly stuff.
I was like, mom, dad, like, they told me that you're supposed to give me a brief talk about sex before I go into the thing, and they just looked at me like, no, and just turned away. I'm like, mom, this is for school. She's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Until this day.
so you never went to like the
No, I
auditorium?
mean, I went, but like, my parents never gave me a sex talk. The most they ever
Right.
told me was, don't get this girl pregnant.
Yeah,
The
that-
end of the conversation.
Bro, but now imagine that, right?
Right.
Your parents are already uncomfortable, but now
Yeah.
at school, at school you're learning about masturbation. You know what I mean? So
At fucking
which
first
is still-
grade.
which is still an introduction into sex and sexual acts. So
Yeah.
When did we learn about
That's
masturbation? Like 6th grade, right?
I feel
Learn
like
yourself.
boys,
Figure it out.
bro.
Whenever you learn, or like you hear like a high schooler say jack, you're like, what's jacking off? And he's like, oh, you'll figure it out.
Oh yeah.
That's how I learned about sex.
I remember
with
the
two other
first time I
kids.
got introduced to porn, and it was literally on a DSI.
It's always an older kid.
Like
It
it
was
was
always
always
older
no,
kids
it was
fucking
actually a
niggas
kid,
up.
it was a kid my age,
Oh,
and
wow.
like he was like, look, like you, because the DSI came out,
Look at this shit.
and he's like,
Your Wi-Fi,
I
your
remember,
Wi-Fi.
yeah, he's like, look, you can go on the internet, and like he pulled up like porn, and I thought like the image of like a vagina was like it's like an alien, like what the fuck is that? Like what? Like close that shit up, man. Like I don't need to see all that pink.
He
Like
called you gay, huh?
no, I was just freaked out.
yeah,
Like I was
you
just
were
like,
just
it's nasty.
How old were you?
I mean, I was probably like, I want to say, like 11.
You didn't look away, did you?
Wait, bro. So think about it. Kids 5 years younger than you
Yeah.
are learning this shit. Like,
Yeah.
no, 11 is when you have
Like
shit
like 9 to 11. No pun intended. No, 9 to
I know
11.
you didn't look away. You're like, oh, that's nasty. Oh, what
I
is
know.
that? That's
Hey,
gross.
hey, show it again.
I've never seen this before.
Hey, next page.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh man.
Oh,
No, honestly, I was really freaked out about it, bro. Like I'm being honest. Like it was just like as a kid, it's like man, like
captivating.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like nowadays, like because nowadays the kids are so
This is just
exposed with everything, bro.
look at.
Yeah.
Like just just how they grow up and stuff. It's so different than us.
TikTok is the
Yeah,
intro.
like-
It's a gateway to porn. They got gateway drugs, gateway porn.
It really is.
Ooh, got you.
Wow. Okay.
TikTok is
Hey,
gateway
that's
porn.
another conspiracy
That's
you gotta write
another
down.
theory,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
bro. The community guidelines. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Y'all over here
sorry.
banning beakers.
They banned me for making decent, wholesome content, and then they got
On
the
TikTok?
15-year-old showing
Oh,
child
yeah.
pornography, basically.
And vulvaless.
And that was cool. Show that to the For You.
Like it's so
Bullshit.
insane. Like this girl's just doing the most, and you just see 16 in the bio, just like Is nobody else really disgusted by this?
And 6-year-olds fiercely masturbating.
Oh,
I don't know why
God.
the fuck you would show.
Can you
Imagine,
masturbate when you're 6 years
if
old?
one of those 6-year-olds that just got
Not
taught
really.
this shit. What if they went up in front of parents and shit and gave a summary like, this is my clitoris,
Yeah.
this is my vulva, where I rub, like, you know how crazy that would look? So it's like, how are you giving students a lesson that they can't even recite back? Like, if they try, let's summarize the lesson you learned today. Well, like, bro, that would be crazy. Like, you would never, a 6-year-old saying some crazy shit like that, like, I'll probably just shoot myself. I'll probably just like, I'll just end it. I don't want to be here no more. Like,
It's a
I'm
horrifying
outta here,
sight.
bro.
Get me out
I
of the
hate it here.
situation. Like, fuck it. It's just,
Yeah,
I'm out.
It's a
You
horrifying
look at your wife
sight.
like, you got this.
Like, yeah, look.
So
take the
Dale, I
kids
gotta
home,
ask
tell
you.
them I love
Dale,
them.
I gotta ask you a question though. I gotta ask you. So when you found out about like porn and shit,
Yeah.
actually, this is kind of personal. Fuck it, I'm gonna.
Alright,
ask
we'll
you
save it.
anyway.
Yeah, all right, we'll get out porn.
Yeah, we'll get off.
They can ask me. We just edit it out if it's weird.
Nah, we don't fuck.
When did you first like beat your meat? Like what age?
Like
After you
something
found
fell
out?
out of
I first
I thought it was gonna be
discovered.
like a deep question.
yeah.
When did you
I
first beat your meat?
Oh, I
I
thought it
first
was-
discovered porn first grade, but I didn't beat my meat.
Okay.
First
Or at least
grade.
like
Oh, that's
semi
right.
consistently until like 5th or 6th.
Fifth or so. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so you
I,
weren't.
I didn't
yeah.
like I didn't want to beat my meat. I was just like I literally looked at the porn like I was so interested and fascinated. Like, what is this?
Yeah,
like,
it's- yeah,
what
the-
is going on? But I
the-
didn't have like no desire to like.
This
beat
one's
my
not
mouth.
making the cut.
I know. I'm just thinking. I want to cut out the first part of what he was saying, and then just come with like, I didn't even beat my meat. I just saw that, and like, I'm just gonna cut it
Sorry.
right with that. What the
Extra-
fuck is he talking?
Since you're cutting this shit off, anyways, like. Yo, the first time I busted a nut, I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Was it clear?
Yeah, first I thought I pee. First I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna piss myself." Like, fuck, I
Yo.
pissed myself, but it wasn't pee. I was like, "Yo, what is this?"
Yo,
I was all confused.
I
and
couldn't-
shit.
Hey, I can't lie. I was wrecking the bathroom my first time when I didn't know what was happening, bro. But all I know is I'm fucking laid out.
Hey, we going off.
I'm going spazzing, bro.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know what was happening. I'm about to hurt some
I'm
shit
doing
in
this
there.
again.
Bro, y'all tell me what I was doing, bro? At one point, I was at the tub. I had my whole chest on the tub. I was leaned forward for some reason, just yanking my shit.
Bro, hey, you know when you was learning how to masturbate, you was like, what feels good?
Hey,
and, like,
one time,
different shit.
I had a white friend growing up. He's like, you know what feels good, bro? I take my controller, rub that shit up against it, bro. It actually feels good. It's PS4
What is vibrating?
controller, bro. I was like, yo,
doing some
really?
weird ass shit like that.
Bro,
That would
I used
never
to be in the
come.
fucking tub just laying down,
Yo.
and I used to just let the water hit the fucking tip of my
You for sure
penis.
beat off in the shower.
Oh, easy.
that's so
But
lame.
I wasn't shooting anything out at the time. I would just get the feeling. So it was like, oh my god, this feels so
the
good.
first time, like, I
Just going on the
realized
Patreon.
I-
We're leaving
the first time I realized that I like busted a nut, like I'll be like,
You tasted it?
Whoa.
Bro, kids are talking about
Oh,
that all the
that's
time.
Dale. That's Dale.
Yo, honestly, like I felt me busting, but it's like, where the fuck is it? And then like I looked down and literally like right here on my shirt, like a whole.
You busted a lot for your first time. I
he's
feel like I
talking-
busted a little
No,
bit.
no, taco meat.
I'm just like, I was like,
You got nut on your tacos,
Chin and chest. Chin and chest.
Yo, honestly though, like dead ass.
I got a
I don't think
question.
that's ever happened to me.
Hey, where's the weirdest place nut has just ended up? Like, and you just found out, like, wait, what the fuck? Like, why is there cum right here?
Oh, like definitely. Actually, you guys go first.
Yeah, he's like, "Nah, I save a secret."
Yeah.
It's
Like, the
like,
weirdest place you just found cum. You're like, what the fuck?
Found cum? Like, what do you mean?
Like,
Like,
okay, I've seen cum in my beard before. What the fuck? Like, I'm not saying for
always
masturbating. I'm not saying
exposes
masturbating.
Bro,
I'm not
just
saying
clip that.
masturbating.
Just
I'm not
clip
saying
that.
masturbating. I'm not saying masturbating. I didn't say
whose cum
masturbating.
was it?
drops.
We're not talking about masturbating. Whose nut was that, bro?
Oh, we here now.
would never.
All right,
You ain't got no
we'll keep
faces,
it going. All right, what's next up?
See, that's why Travis got on the left hand. You know,
Oh
he
my
was sticking
God.
the head.
Exactly.
He was sticking the head.
Oh my god.
Got the the music.
I feel like Tori's the type to like.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
What?
All right, next topic.
Silence the haters. Silence the haters.
You about to go off, bro.
Yo, this next one, it kind of, I don't know, something about it, bro. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to keep a straight face, but I'm gonna try to keep one.
Yeah,
But just something about the topic. Okay, so
All right, go ahead. Talk.
James Corden faces backlash for
God.
culturally offensive segment mocking Asian foods. Corden has long played the spill your guts game with guests, in which they can choose to either answer an uncomfortable question or eat gross food. For years, 24-year-old California resident Kim Sarah watched James Corden, The Late Night Show on CBS, and enjoyed his comedy. I thought, he was funny. He had like good content on his show, she told Today Food. But the feeling the feeling shifted, changed last year. I hate when they write shit wrong and then it looks like I did it, but you see, people today.
Editors.
It said
Dumbasses.
I lost
Words.
Feeling shifted last year.
Oh, okay. I know. No, where was it at? Oh, okay. Yeah, feeling.
Words for horror.
Feeling shifted, changed last year when she watched an old segment from the show called "Spill Your Guts" or "Fill Your Guts." In the recurring segment, Corden presents his celebrity guests with foods he calls gross or horrific in the description. But Sarah, is it Syra or Sarah? Syra saw one clip and was horrified. I feel like I'm gonna find out it was wrong, and then I just have the clip of me saying Syra or Sarah? Syra. But fuck it. With that little eye, it looks like it, right?
I can't see shit.
I noticed that. I noticed that one of the foods that he presented to someone was balut, a fertilized. How do you say it?
Syra.
No.
Oh, balut.
Is that really? How you say it?
Balut.
Balut, a fertilized duck egg that is boiled and eaten from the shell. And balut is like very specific. Oh, they said this. Balut is like very specific to Filipino culture. She explained. It's a food that I've been eating whenever I go to the Philippines with my grandma and my cousins, so it's very sentimental food to me. And I noticed that he was presenting it to the guests and calling it gross.
That shit is
Damn.
gross.
That's just,
What the fuck?
Yeah, I feel like it's just like
have you seen that shit?
I was-
I have
it-
Filipino
it's-
friends who say
You
that
guys-
shit's gross.
You guys aren't getting it, so I'll go on further. I was just so confused, and I felt like it was a moment of me just being like, "Oh my gosh, like this is my culture. I don't understand why he's making fun of it."
Yo.
He's not.
Yeah. Okay.
It really
Wait. Mel, why don't you mic up Ryan real quick? He was giving me kind of more of a rundown. He investigated a little more than I did.
Not really.
You know, wasn't it like multiple or something?
Well,
I just want to hear your voice back on that mic
it
when
on?
I do
Oh,
that.
yeah? You like my voice?
Is it on?
Is it
Is it on?
Little rye in the cut.
It's on.
Alright,
It's on.
nice.
Hey, talk with that low voice, Ryan. I just want to
The
hear it
low-
back on
the
the
low-
recording.
Very
Well, okay,
white
so
face,
you said it was like multiple or something, or was there like more
Honestly,
shit?
I just saw like a couple other things, but like, I mean, like, it is what it is. Like,
As an Asian man, do you feel if you're not Filipino? So what if
Nah.
it was some Korean shit and they were like, what's like a Korean food?
Kimchi.
Yeah,
That's
but
for-
like
that-
But like some exotic
something.
shit that would be seen as.
They be eat.
Don't say it.
What do you mean no shit?
Don't say it, Ryan.
What are you talking about?
You're canceled. You're canceled.
We know what that
Bro, he said, "What's an exotic food that could be made fun of?" And then Ryan,
I didn't
was
say
like-
made fun of.
Ryan was like,
I wasn't gonna go there.
but that would be similar, but that's different. So that one
put
was
the
that's
mic
why I said
down.
don't say it. I told him don't say it. You
laughing
saw he
and
was
shit.
about to say it, bro.
Oh, you're canceled.
Bro,
fair.
whatever.
I'm gonna wait for this
whatever,
pod to
whatever.
drop. I'm gonna hit dislike and report it.
All right, but regardless, Ryan,
Yeah.
if it was
Wow.
something like a Korean food, what's a Korean food that's an example?
All right.
This is all good, bro.
Well, people
Man,
in
Korean
Sweden.
food is too fire. man.
Yes.
Okay, let's just
A
say
weird- a
escargot
weird
when you
thing
French.
would be intestines. But,
Intestines?
Like, I feel like a lot of
Bro,
people-
What's
a lot of
that?
people eat chicken
Hispanics
wings. We
eat
still talk shit about
intestines?
that.
But
exactly.
it's
I wouldn't take offense to it. It's not like
it's preference.
But it's yours. But you like it. Every time you go back to Korea, it tastes good when you have it. And they
and
called
then
it gross.
somebody's
Nah.
making fun of it in
Shit's
front
just
of
being
27
sensitive.
million
'Cause
people.
I don't understand it. So that basically we can't make fun of any food because every food is somehow linked to some culture.
It is all edible. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right.
it's
Everything
always
on
linked
there
to
is
one
edible.
culture. So anytime I make fun of a certain food, I'm making fun of somebody's culture, and like that's not how it works, bro. I feel like she's being sensitive.
Yeah.
And like, let's be honest. If nobody else is eating that shit, what does that tell you?
Yeah, but you know what else though?
I would
It's like
starve.
for
that shit.
for someone like her though, she said she's been watching it for years, right? She's 24. It says just 4
Get a
years, so she's a
life.
fan of the show. That means that she saw all these other foods, like all these other cultures' foods, being called like disgusting, like it's fucking pig tongue or cow tongue, shit like that. That like cultures do eat, but we just don't eat it. Or in London, they don't really eat it. It's stuff that's just not common. But it's like you watched all those other foods being eaten, and you mad at like
Yeah.
I don't know, like
When
then
it
you
came
should
home,
be
it-
mad at that too. You just stop watching the show.
And we gotta stop trying to cancel motherfuckers for things that they used to do.
You guys tried to
He's not-
cancel
he's
me,
not
bro.
doing it.
You guys tried to cancel
Well,
me,
you
bro.
was
You did it
doing
just
an
now.
impression of a.
Bro, that was me
she's
without
just-
saying, bro. That was like the nice way to say
She's
it.
just upset because you're making fun of a food from my culture. bro, there's a lot of food from my culture that fucking sucks. If somebody made fun of it, I wouldn't even be mad about it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel,
pretty
yeah.
nasty. It is what it is.
And it's preference. It's
what
like,
happens, yeah.
yo, not everything tastes good. Pizza might not taste good to Ryan, just like how it tastes good
it's
to me.
just food, but not like you're saying your entire culture
Well, no,
sucks or
that's
your
not
people
food.
sucks. It's like this one specific dish, I think it's nasty.
French eat escargot.
You're eating a fucking embryoed egg. That shit is half alive, you know?
There's a lot of shit, bro. But even just like conversationally, we could sit at a table and I want some escargot. You like, nigga, that shit is nasty as fuck. You fed me fucking what's it called?
Shrimp head.
I
Oh, yeah,
had some shrimp
head.
head.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat
You
that
could sit there by this is fucking gross. Obviously, it's very rude if you say it to someone like you don't know they cook it.
If you're trying to be
But-
disrespectful, it's a little
But
different.
yeah, we on a show making people eat stuff that's hard to eat. Unless someone fucking took whatever she's talking about, what was the food that it was? Unless someone took it and started scarfing it down and they were like, this shit's good. Fam, obviously you could call it gross if someone finds it gross. That's an opinion
Hey,
thing.
Fear Factor, they was eating dicks, so like cow dicks and shit. So
Yeah. Yo, they have bull testicles. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, see, but like this shit on it's like, fam, I eat bull testicles every time I go back to
And
wherever.
he had some people eat some testicle. You know, like it's a variety. It's not only
eat some
Asian culture. It's not only Asian culture,
Yeah,
right?
so if I say pad thai is fucking gross,
I don't know.
a bunch of Thai people would get mad at me and shit, say I'm offending their culture.
I guess if you're showing it to 27 million people, that's like a bit on your show, maybe. But
Who cares?
somebody's gonna
No.
dig into it.
Obviously, I'm not Filipino, but I feel like as a Filipino, there's more better things to hang your hat on than below.
Yeah.
It's just like that's the one thing really that drives you crazy. I can't stand when niggas talk shit about this specific food. Like, come on, bro.
And that shit looks
Like
gross.
something that's offensive to Filipinos is like telling them they can't dance. Filipinos, these motherfuckers can dance, you know.
Oh, you suck at nursing.
You got all the Filipino Chris Browns.
Ryan's like, yeah, don't bring that shit up, bro. That's my one. That's my one button, brother. Don't push it.
Boom,
I learned
boom.
something new today. So ever tell a Filipino like,
They can't dance, sing.
I never would have knew that. Like imagine starting an altercation. You can't dance. It's like, oh,
Like, nigga, what?
I got my ass whooped after. Like I don't know what I said. I just told him he couldn't dance. He beat the fuck out of me.
He's like, you ain't never gonna be Chris Brown.
Man, I don't know.
Bro, like, you can't dance either, nigga. He breaks your legs and shit. Like, fuck.
Do you think he's gonna like respond? Like, does he?
No.
Did he respond?
I don't
like,
think he has
This
to.
would just be some crazy shit to just hear. Like, he
But-
faces backlash for culturally offensive segment mocking Asian foods. Like, fam, he mocks every food. So
Yeah.
it's like, what other food did he mock? Like, well, originally the lamb's balls are eaten by this culture, so that culture is very offended now. Like, fam, one 24-year-old got offended. This shouldn't even be news. Who even talks about this type of stuff?
I think he's gonna have to
Aside
go
from us.
through it.
When did it happen? Like a couple days ago?
The story came out yesterday.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't know
yesterday.
when the actual video came out.
Oh no, and it was from.
From a long time ago.
Yeah, she was watching the old ones.
Yeah.
No, she was just mad to be
Wait a
mad.
minute. Wait
She
a
uncovered
minute.
it.
Wait a minute.
She's
Wait
like,
a
yo,
minute.
I'm angry. She's
How
like
did
going
one
through
person?
YouTube and
How
shit.
did one
Like,
person get a whole article?
She was sitting there.
Wait, like,
I'm trying to think this shit out.
She
Like, is this a prime minister or something? Like, what the fuck?
She had a whole think piece. Like she was like, when I was 7, I used to watch this show with my auntie.
Bro, and-
rest her blessed soul.
And how
like,
do you
yo, what
sit-
the fuck? And then now he's making fun of the nastiest shit I've ever eaten too. Like you know that shit.
You sitting
man.
there watching reruns on some fucking Sunday afternoon, watching some reruns. Like, hold the fucking phones.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Like,
this?
pause that right there.
Blame YouTube. That should
Yeah.
put you into the algorithm.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? How did she get this article on today, bro?
Boycott that shit.
I'm about to get booty tickled about something and just. This happened to me today.
Somebody's gonna raise her a GoFundMe.
Oh my
Nah.
God.
See, the thing I don't understand, people make fun of American food all the time. Like, European niggas always like, yo, look how Americans eat. All that greasy ass
Oh,
fast
yeah,
food
yeah,
type
McDonald's.
shit. And it's just like, okay, we don't give a fuck. Like, who cares what you think? Like, I don't understand it.
We're America.
Oh, shit. Yes, their teeth are pretty bad, man.
Fix your fucking teeth.
Like, every morning they just chew on some rocks. Like, I'm ready to start my day and shit.
Wait, who?
Who's gonna go on a rant?
Ryan over there, the laugh track.
Hey, we need the layers.
I like it.
Yeah, we're talking about UK.
I'm sorry, bro. I was staring at this nigga the whole time. As soon as he put his head up, I was just fucking eyes locked
was
on him.
in.
I was just staring at him. No,
It's-
no, I
it's
don't. I
only
was
on
just.
you.
That was me. Just.
Nah,
It was
he
weird.
came over here like his brown folk.
Like we were saying, they were like, honestly, I haven't met one UK person that does not have a cavity. No, like straight up, bro. Like straight up. Like, if you go to London and you go to a pub, like that motherfucker's breast.
You just know they got cavities.
Yeah, oh, hell
You can see him. Like, oh, that's definitely a cavity.
yeah. Like, I don't know. What can I say?
No, London for sure has the worst food though. Like the ethnic food is fire. Like you could get ramen and like
Worst
Thai
food and
and
worst
stuff like
dentist
that.
for sure.
Indian food than their actual food.
Well, exactly. Like if you just get like a sandwich out there, bro. Like, dude, the first thing I got, I couldn't believe how bad it was. Like, if you, like, I say, imagine a sandwich that has like chicken, lettuce, cheese, bacon, and just regular ass bread, bro. It literally tasted like they cooked everything, then just soaked it in water for hours, and then no, like dead ass, like no, but and that's super accurate. I'm being super accurate. Like if my brothers was here, my mom was, they'll literally tell you like, no, just like that, like just like that. No, you're like, how could I have a piece of bacon? I'm looking at it. It looks like bacon. There's zero flavor. It's all texture. But texture without flavor is disgusting, bro. And my brother, dumbass, everywhere we went, he kept getting a burger and being like, there's no flavor. Fam, get the third burger. Either get the fish and chips or go elsewhere, fam. You gotta get some. Like the ramen was good. I'm also not a ramen guy though. If we just shitting on different foods, ramen is soup to me, and I'm sorry.
The bread is just like,
And now we're canceled by the Japanese. Way to go. Way to go.
dude.
They're chips, bro. Chips. They call fries chips.
Oh yeah.
Well, they
cocksuckers.
call like running shoes trainers.
What the fuck is that?
They eat beans and toast.
though.
They have
They
like-
eat beans and toast.
What the fuck is that?
London?
Yeah, they eat
Beans and toast.
Yeah.
They eat spam and eggs.
I had a lady one time where she's like,
What is spam?
They be drinking water.
I had a lady when I was in, because we go visit from Thailand. She's like, how do you guys eat peanut butter and jelly? Like, how does that work?
How do you
Like,
eat
How the fuck is your teeth so
anything?
fucked up? Like,
How do you deal with this weather?
how do you deal with this weather? You come
We're not
here-
gonna have a London audience. We could just kiss the London audience
Start shitting on,
goodbye.
bro. We shit on everybody.
I know, everybody got
Who's
shit
next?
on.
We just
Anyone
shit
can
on
get
it.
it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Y'all lost a
You got
13
family
colony
from
league.
London, yo.
I know, for real.
He for sure got
His
fam-
mama from London.
Yeah, your mama's from London. I'm like, yo.
You probably got London in your lineage.
Yeah, honestly though, like, yeah, fuck that. Because honestly, no, because I like, there's a lot of people over there that like really talk shit about us, bro. I'm like,
Your family members?
Well, that's pretty normal. We talk a lot of shit about them too.
Yeah, but
Bro, and like TV shows, like their Office. I don't think it's as good.
yes.
No, whoa, okay.
Oh no,
Nah,
but
nah,
dial it
they're-
back because that
Office
office
came
though.
first?
yeah, it came from.
For people, yeah, it came first, and like it is a super acclaimed, like huge show. But I feel you because like everyone says like because their humor is way better. And there is something to really be said about London humor and like London TV shows and just the way they shoot stuff. But yeah, I prefer the American Office. But I fucking love our Office.
I'll give some pushback on their TV shows because the TV shows is fire.
Yeah, it's a whole genre.
Because they give you that realistic
Mirror.
point of view. I like
Slow
that because
sometimes,
it's
though.
not always a happy ending in fucking like. Have you guys seen The End of the Fucking World?
Yeah.
Phenomenal, yo.
Great show. No, absolutely.
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
and they just have their wit is different.
Alright.
Their wit is so and it's super short. Like
Probably.
George the second had fucked up.
He probably made everybody have bad teeth. To
Yo,
feel
man,
better
switch
about
seats with
himself.
me, bro. I just want him to be on
Bro.
camera. I want him to be on.
Hold up.
It's like, and fix your fucking man. I'm like, yo,
there's like a baddie, super curvy.
you're fucking up my London tour, bro.
There's no thick. I mean, it is what it is, man. I still fuck with him. Still my homie. Yeah, I'm not going to heaven. I'll never see y'all again once I die, man. It's over.
My bad. I didn't mean. Now we in it. All right, man. It's been a great pod. Great time talking. I think we ready to clear this motherfucker out. You don't have to go home, but you can stay here. Final call. Get your ladies. Get your stall. Get that
Wait.
blow. Shout out to Rory and Maul. Ooh.
Hey, we rhyming accidentally?
No accidents in this motherfucker, man. But seriously, appreciate everyone who's been joining us, tapping in. Hope we had some good convo. Hope we stirred up some attention, and hope we are worth your viewership, man. We appreciate you guys, and used to is still out. Shout out to Ryan Lim, fat boy.
Girl, I'm off the drugs right now. I could use your love right now, but they steady trying to tear me down. I just wanna tell you now,